So not page 27. It's the actual PDF is page 18, but if you going by the PDF is page 24, but within the scroll is page 18. We in D, how to economize, number 27.
Okay, hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 27. Here we go.
All right.
D.
Get it going, brother.
How to economize. Just as correct information is the foundation of mental life, proper economy is the foundation of physical life. The mental controls the physical. Of course, to economize means to buy only what you need. Most Caucasian holidays are commercial days designed to drain the poor and ignorant of the little finance that may have been left from paying bills. Most Caucasian holidays are designed to make the poor poorer and the rich richer. We are Ethiopians. Forget about Caucasian holidays, and as events happen among us that presuppose an Ethiopian holidays, we will declare it. In other words, we must create our own holidays as we reach the stages of progress in life that warrants such declarations. Caucasian holidays are stigmatic days for us that help keep us economic slaves and captives. That is, their holidays help keep us economically dependent on Caucasians because Ethiopians, out of ignorance, spend unnecessary money for Caucasian holidays. Anybody want to build on that?
Keep going, Newbie.
I'm with you, Newbie. It was clear. It was clear. That was good, though.
Okay, 28. The base of economy is food, clothing, and shelter. Therefore, proper economy, proper food, proper clothing, and proper shelter, the necessities of life. Anything other than sufficient food, clothing, and shelter, and the tools and means necessary to get and maintain these necessities is luxury. A people or race striving and struggling for liberation cannot afford luxuries, for all are our excess powers, in parentheses, economical, financial, scientific, and educational, and otherwise, close parentheses, should be pooled and directed towards making our communities and race independent and self-sustaining. The Caucasian is not selfish when it comes to his children. The Caucasian says that if he does not reap the harvest of his works and plannings, his children will, because he knows his future is his children. We must secure our future, and our future is our children too. 29. Another gimmick the Caucasian uses to strip poor and ignorant people of their finance and economic means is styles and fashions. We are Ethiopians, and we must forget about Caucasian styles. Most Caucasian styles are uncomfortable and unhealthful because of their tightness, and some are downright indecent. Caucasian styles are not designed to aid life, but destroy it. The female with spike heels on AIDS death, her tight girdle, and other tight wears. And the male's tight belt and tight tie are not designed to prolong life. Tight clothing causes poor blood circulation.
Hold on. No, I was going to say, not to mention them jeans, they call them jeans for a reason, because they fucking up your jeans.
Your jeans, exactly.
You know? Go ahead, Newbie. I just wanted to say that.
I'll pick it up at the female. The female with spike heels on AIDS death, her tight girdle, and other tight wears. And the male's tight belt and tight tie are not designed to prolong life. Tight clothing causes poor blood circulation and thereby circulatory problems. Caucasian styles and fashions are mainly for lewd and commercial purposes and to be different from other races. Some Caucasian styles excite the male into sexual slavery, by which means Leviathan, the zodiac, uses to keep the captives' minds preoccupied and diverted from pursuit of liberation and well-being. We're to 30. We must learn to buy only that which we need. We cannot afford the luxury of that we want and liberate ourselves from financial and economic slavery and captivity. We owe the economizing for liberation to our children who are our future. Our children deserve a free and equal future, for they had nothing to say about their being born in this world of adverse forces, bent on keeping them mental and physical captives by all means. To do less than what we should and what we can for our children are doing them injustice and disservice. In other words, to do other than our best for them is most unfair to them. We Ethiopians must create our own styles, designed for comfort and simplicity. We must not let the Caucasian influence us on what we should get to wear or how many we need. We only need to be clean and neat and comfortable as far as clothing is concerned. We must not let the Caucasian influence us on what is best for us to eat. He may tell us that pig is all right to consume, but we know that pig is a diseased animal by nature who possesses poisonous flesh. By nature, hogs produce trichina worms, which cause disease called trichinosis, we must decide for ourselves what is best for us to eat and how much, and cook it in the way that is best for health. This way, we save money for other vital purposes, at the same time save lives. Like other people, we must control our own communities and own and operate all businesses in our communities. This is a major step towards liberation, because it would mean that we have reached the point of getting what we need from its original source. One of the first ways our liberation will show progress is through business control by us in our own communities, because whatever racial group or groups control the businesses in a community control that community as far as the commerce of that community is concerned. However, we cannot accomplish these things with Negro mind, meaning negative mind. Therefore, one purpose of the booklets entitled The Nine Ball is to help change Negro mind to positive mind, the kind of mind we need for creativeness. And of course, creativity is the key to liberation.
Creativity.
That's
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Creativity, goddammit, is the key to liberation. And the root word for creativity is goddamn create.
Create.
Shit.
That's right. What do we read in the Hey John, what do we read in the birthday ceremony about creativity?
Oh shit! I can't remember. What do you remember?
It's skipping my mind, but I tied in perfectly about success and creativity. What success is it's a level of creativity along with love and
yeah. You talking about what the something of the Elohim, the children of Elohim, right?
Yes.
When it says it's a creativity, love, and then shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
Family, business, or some old shit. Success.
Yeah.
Success is he said creativity, love, and success. Yeah.
That's how you get success. So, and from success,
Damn, I wish you would grab it, but I know you probably don't feel like grabbing that little part, right?
Now, I'll get it real quick. no thing.
Yeah, because love was second. Yes, love was second,
Yes,
but he said in some old shit that we, would accept as fact that in order for something, we must have creativity, love, and success, or some old shit. Like some shit is said.
Right, like creativity being first, though. That was the key. Was that creativity, and just like you pointed here, creativity is the key for liberation.
Yeah.
So
that's why I was trying to tell Mr. Mushmouth in this bitch yesterday when he wanted to ask us questions on the 9-ball after we read that shit. Remember that shit? When he was like, so what was the point of the topic? What was the subject? What was the point about? What was that all about? And how's that going? Woo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Goddamn Mushmouth with his fuck ass.
Right.
Mr. Mushmouth and shit.
So this nigga here. Okay, I
told niggas that's the only way. Shit. As a matter of fact, my nigga Boy Sue ended up posting what I put in the fucking chat room. That in order for on Facebook, in order for, liberation to take place. Oh, because he said, and who is supposed to give us this liberation or some old shit?
Who are they?
Who are they? Yeah, who are they that's supposed to give us the Born, Lord Jesus. Babylon, you hear me, baby? I see your mic open. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Doug. I'm listening to everything y'all saying.
Okay, so then, good, because I want you to hear this. So then Mushmouth was like, who the fuck is they that's going to give us our liberation, right?
Right. What are their names and shit?
So I told the little fuck nigga, I said, who? I'm not on the mic, so I'm typing, and I hate fucking typing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Vaughn. Vaughn dropped it, but I put it in the fucking after part of his little ass. I said, who, W-H-U, and H-U in parentheses, Babylon, who is your creative force of will? Using your mind, which will bring forth creativityness for you, like, I can't even fucking say the word, but spell the word. Wait a minute. Creativeness. Wait a minute, let me get this shit together. I'm fucking wired. Okay, who is your creative force of will, using your mind, which brings forth creativeness for you to create? Your liberation is not man-made. It's not something you wait for. You create it by using the creative forces of nature.
Yeah, the creative force of will. That was on point.
And I will commend Mush, because after that, Mush said, okay.
He was like, I'm with
we
you.
We didn't hear shit else from this motherfucker after that, goddamn it. This nigga be wanting you to speak in colors, don't he? When you talk to a nigga like Mushmouth, you got to speak in fucking colors. You got to speak in like fucking and like Socrates and what's that other motherfucker? Genghis Khan.
Plato. Philosophical speech.
What's his name, Babylon?
Plato.
And what's the little Chinese nigga name? The one everybody be quoting.
Sun Tzu.
Or Tao or Sun Tzu.
No, the other one.
Buddha.
No, the other one.
Confucius.
Okay, that's one. And there's another one they always be quoting, little Chinese, little eye, slanted eye nigga.
Shit, who, Mao?
Sun Tzu, the Art of War?
Who the fuck is that again?
Sun Tzu, the Art of War?
Or maybe it's a Hindu. Maybe I get Hindus and Chinese people mixed up. Give me a Hindu name.
Rama, Shiva, Krishna.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Thank you so fucking much. Mahatma Gandhi. I said fucking Chinese, and I'm thinking of motherfucking Gandhi.
Mush wants you to Mush wants you to speak in a
He might as well be
philosophical
Chinese though,
term.
for real.
He wants to speak
Yeah, so I
on
had
the
to fucking
philosophy term.
exactly now. So what? Mother Teresa and shit. Boy, drop that shit again. Put it on Babylon Facebook so he can actually see how I worded that shit for this motherfucker. Cause I ain't gonna lie though, I was reading Neff and Self Guided comment and it was straight at him. And this was like, no, I'm not feeling that. Nope, answer not good enough.
Right.
It was like straight in his goddamn face and shit.
I'm like, how more clear can it be? But
this nigga wants you to be like, to be or not to be. That is the question.
Hell yeah, dog. I remember one night me and Mush was up talking and he was typing. I said, nigga, why you talk like you from the 1700s? That's what I told him one night. I'm like, why do you fucking type like that?
Damn, Boy, you got to get out of my life, honey. Babylon, do you do you ever remember when Bodie and Mush got into a debate on my show? This was a long time ago, like 4 years ago, maybe 5.
I can't remember.
You don't remember that shit,
but I
right?
know it probably was the funnest day of my life, though.
I swear it was. That shit was fucking funny as fuck because Mush was doing exactly what Neff is saying, right? He was, all that 1700 shit, right? And then Mush kept saying, from the spectrum of things. And then Bodie was like, spectrum? Motherfucker, what you talking about? Fucking a color spectrum? He said, you try to sound heavy and shit, but colors come out of a spectrum, motherfucker. Like, he was like, nigga, you fucking just using goddamn words, motherfucker. I don't think you know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
I think it was like from the spectrum of the, from my spectrum and shit. That was goddamn much. Anyway, I digress. Okay. Who is your creative force of will using your mind, which brings forth creativeness for you to create your liberation? Liberation is not man-made. It is not something you wait for. You create it by using the creative forces of nature. And that nigga said, okay, got it. This was after we did the 9-ball yesterday, Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, when everybody high off that 9-ball after the show, here come Mush fucking Brainy Smurf come in and just blow your fucking high and shit.
What did you get from it? What did you get from it? That's
what did you get from it?
Yeah.
What topic? That sounds
I
good.
got it too now, though, after you read that, because I was like, damn, because you mentioned the word liberation. I didn't hear that the first time. And that made it even deeper for me, because you didn't just say like creativeness, but we got to use our creativeness to liberate ourselves. And that's beautiful. That's
because like it said, what it say? One purpose of these booklets entitled The 9-Ball is to help change Negro mind to positive mind, the kind of mind we need for creativeness. And of course, creativity is the key to liberation.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And I found that section right there, Don. I found this number 7. It says, we accept as fact that creativity, love, and cooperation are the essence of success.
The essence of success. Somebody said cooperation early. It might have been too smart ass. Yeah, he said it was cooperation was the third one. Yeah, say that. So read that again for us.
It says, we accept as fact that creativity, love, and cooperation are the essence of success.
The soul of success.
Meaning the soul of success. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of when I just read that. The creativity and liberation. That is the essence, the soul of it all.
But wouldn't the essence also mean foundation of a thing?
Yeah.
The
substantial reality.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
nature. Yeah. Yes. And Dr. Yost also teach that not to confuse that because that's a deep saying, but Dr. York also teaches that success, aggressive realization of a worthy idea.
Okay, Neff, did you open up 615, Mike?
No, I did not.
Maybe I did with my retarded ass. Is 615? Did you want to come in?
Yeah.
I apologize. How long your mic been open? Huh?
I don't know.
What's good with your math, MD?
Oh, peace, Babylon. Peace, Neff. Hey,
y'all
everybody.
know, listen, new rule. When you hear the motherfucker say I'm muted and I totally forget that I did that shit, just come on in.
I didn't hear him say it though. I heard that, I've been put in the queue, but I never heard unmuted, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, you will hear it. It's quick though. It say unmuted.
Oh, okay.
Those are the tones, that monotone shit. Unmuted. Say it, newbie. Newbie got the monotones down pat. Say it, newbie.
Unmuted.
That don't sound like that.
That's it right there.
Newbie. Honey, I just had an epiphany. I need you to do my machine for me, my voicemail for me. You mind later?
Not a problem.
Thank you so much. Another company voicemail.
Many faces of Don Nicoleone.
Huh?
I said the many faces of Don Nicoleone because you gonna use Newbie voice. You use Newbie. You using Newbie voice.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's what time it is. Yeah.
Yeah, for the company directory.
Absolutely.
Because he got the perfect voice for it. Like Newbie, say this for me real quick. For the company directory, push 1. Do that real quick.
For the company directory, push 1.
Damn, Newbie.
I want him to do it for me.
Automaton. Yeah.
Yeah, he got the perfect voice, man. I just fucking love his voice. He just he do it with no emotion, so this is what he's good at. The nigga don't have no emotions. This nigga is fucking androidable. Newbie, you are black Keanu Reeves, honey. We got our black Keanu Reeves, dude. Because, Keanu Reeves is an android. Huh?
Did he just laugh like that?
Doc don't laugh like that. Which Doc you talking about?
He don't never.
You talking about the same type of nigga, like, you talking about Doc?
Yeah.
Talking about the Doc I know?
Yeah, the Doc you know.
I'm just telling Doc, them niggas is goddamn cut from the same stone.
Oh, man. All right.
Okay, I had something to add.
Oh, shit, we forgot all about your ass, man, from being here.
Quiet? For real.
I'm so sorry. Appreciate you coming in, baby.
But I just, what I wanted to add is a while ago, I know it's been at least a year ago, I had posted this status on my Facebook, and I don't really remember word for word, but it says something like, this is a competition-free zone. Only creativity is allowed. And, I've been thinking about that ever since I posted it. Like, capitalism, they thrive a lot on competition.
Mm-hmm.
But like, once I create, or you create, or whoever, you can't touch that. Once, if it's true creation, like how you worded it from your mind, competition can't touch it. I mean, you can try, but you can't beat my creativity.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they thrive on, is like one-upping each other, outdoing the next one. I'm going to do it better than you. But you cannot do my creativity better than I can.
No, you can't. Absolutely.
So
yeah, you can think you're competing, Cause like
You can think so.
yeah, like it's you fuck. Okay, self guided said it better. You ego tripping, thinking that you can, but you really can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right, Math MD. Because sometimes, I ain't, I'm not really trying to, toot WGAG horn all the time, but I've seen where people actually try to duplicate what we have here, but it's more of a competitive nature. Rather than joining us, they want to try to create something similar to it, or in a form of competing. But you're gonna lose because this was a baby in the fucking making before there was even a blog talk or internet radio. So WGAG Radio been in my womb for since I was 18. Like I said, I've been doing this shit since I was 18. Here I am 37. So you'll never be able to catch up with that shit. Because doing radio and right knowledge with it and entertainment that I've been as a baby since 3 years old in the entertainment, right knowledge by 12, you can't touch this shit I got here. You can't even compete. You can't go there. You know what I'm saying? You can't even touch it. So instead of trying to compete, you might as well join us. You might as well join the WGAG Radio family and have your show on this goddamn network, because you'll lose thinking you can box with this. You'll lose. I don't give a fuck if they had 1,015 gazillion listeners. You'll still lose because your foundation, Babylon, what is it? The essence of success is the foundation of creativity first. Love and cooperation.
Yeah.
That's a little bit different, ain't it?
Yeah. That's a little bit different.
Yeah, but I've been peeping that shit. I said, look at these motherfuckers. Look at them. Oh, look at their advertisement. Oh, look at how they doing it. You know what I'm saying? You can tell it got our formula on it. You know what I'm saying? You can tell they got our shit on it. Yeah. Yeah. But you're right. Say that saying again, Math MD.
This is a competition-free zone. Only creativity is allowed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, if you ain't never been a hype man, or if you ain't never crowd dance, you ain't gonna be able to rock a motherfucking crowd. MC means move the crowd, motherfucker.
That's right.
And this goddamn just from radio. So, nigga, we ain't even on stage. If you can imagine if we had motherfucking a goddamn TV, goddamn, whatever that shit called. What that shit called? A studio fucking audience, motherfucker. Like, this just straight off of visual. So, stop. Short, it's like, you might want to just stop. You ain't going to be able to do it. Because you have to be a bona fide entertainer by birth. You know what I'm saying? With right knowledge would be the icing on the fucking cake. And I got that shit. And you got to be funny, motherfucker. And that comes by. That's a gift, too. To be able to goddamn make a motherfucker laugh even when you serious.
That's right.
Even when you fucking being serious and motherfuckers is laughing. Shit, that shit is a gift, nigga. This ain't even on stage where you soft. We ain't even, what that shit called now? What Dr. York call it? Soft shoe.
Soft shoeing. Soft shoeing.
That's what he called Diddy. That nigga said that nigga Diddy goddamn on stage soft shoeing.
To the cat.
You can tell that nigga old as fuck. So Diddy was on stage soft shoeing on that all about the Benjamins, baby.
But he was. That shit was a perfect description. That nigga was talented shit.
And that nigga did the Fred Astaire impersonation in that video.
Yeah, that's the part that Dr. You're talking about.
I know.
Yeah, that's soft.
That soft.
Cap.
Damn, what the fuck that shit called again now?
Soft shoeing.
What?
Soft shoe.
He did no soft shoe 1, 2. He was tap dancing.
But off the rip, I used to tap dance too. Yes, I tap dance. I should have never turned in my tap dance shoes. I love tap dancing. I can tap dance. I might do a goddamn YouTube video and show y'all, you know what I'm saying, me tap dancing and shit. Just for the hell of it. Show y'all bitch can tap dance. That shit is fire with them fucking shoes, man. Shit, you know, that shit is fire.
Yeah.
Hold on. Shit. Yeah, nigga. Tap dance is the shit, motherfucker. I'm about to buy me some tap dance shoes, man. Get back on that shit. Shit. Goddamn. And some ice skates. Show y'all motherfuckers how to do a figure 8.
Yes, hey.
But I don't like cold, so fuck it. All right. We ready. Newbie, if I may take over, baby, until I get interrupted again, can you back me up, Sugar Pie?
I'm here for you.
Thank you so much. Don't you love these type of motherfuckers, man?
They don't drop the rope, Don.
I mean, one thing I must say about the educated Negro versus the uneducated Negro, they are more of a turn on to us hood rat chicks.
Oh,
so, give me a 1 for all the hood rat chicks that's in attendance today, other than myself. If you're in the chat room, let me get a 1. I'm a hood rat chick. What's happening? Trinity, hood rat, appreciate it. Ain't their turn on though, for real. Ain't them Miss Seeker, ain't them fucking educated Negroes like Newbie and my husband Doc. Ain't that nigga turn on though. You know what I'm saying? Because they be saying the right shit. You too, Babylon. You know how to say the right shit, too. You know what I'm saying? But you self-user. But Babylon, you a self-educated Negro.
I agree.
I
agree. I just got through looking at that quote right there, what you just said. Self-educated. The quote, what me and you both like, one only learns what one teaches self.
Now that's true. Hey, can I take a short break on this? I gotta read the Zodiac signs and horror movies real quick. Can I do this real quick, then we get back into the 9 ball?
Yeah, I mean, I'm down.
Have y'all seen this yet? I don't know who the fuck did this. The Zodiac signs and horror movies in a horror movie. Can I share that shit with y'all real quick? Everybody interested in this?
I'm game.
Absolutely.
Okay. Here we go. I need y'all to be honest now. This sound like your ass in a horror movie. Aries, the first one to die. Goddamn, Aries is the first one to die in the horror movie, shouted. Yeah. Okay, Taurus. Taurus is the one who comes home at the end to find everyone dead. And the Taurus in the building.
I agree 100%.
You a Taurus newbie.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense. Gemini. Gemini, the one who figures out who and what the killer is. Gemini. There's Gemini on the line. Gemini listening. The one who finds out who and what the killer is. But mind you, Gemini, don't get too excited. You still end up fucking dying. As soon as you find out who it is, you confront the killer, and the killer kills your ass. So, Cancer. Now, this is so fucking true. This is why I know that this is true for me. Now, Babylon, I know you're a Cancer, but this is so true for me because I always do this shit. Cancer is the one who says, hello, who's there? There. I do that shit all the fucking time, yo. That's the only line I do when I hear a noise in the house. And I be like, hello, who's there? There.
Yeah.
That's me all day. But anyway, it says the one who says hello, who's there, as if the killer will answer. Okay. Leo, the one who tries to fight back and ends up dead. Now that's fucking true for the Leo.
Come on,
Okay.
nigga. Bring it. Yeah.
Yeah, Leo is the one that try to fight back and ends up dead. Like, come on, motherfucker, I ain't scared of you.
Right. That's all you got? Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, the Virgo. I know we got a lot of Virgos listen to the show. The Virgo is the one who sacrifices themselves. Now that's fucking true. It's the one, you know, the one in the scary movie that say, "Go ahead, y'all run, I got it."
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, like I'll distract them. They be that motherfucker. I distract them while y'all get away.
Yeah,
that's a Virgo all day, ain't it?
I can see that, absolutely.
Okay, the next one is Libra, the one who says, "Okay, everybody stay calm." Then they freak out themselves.
Yes, unbalanced ass. Unbalanced ass.
Okay, who's a Libra?
I got a sister that's one. So
Which one, the oldest or the baby?
The oldest. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is this more accurate though? That the Libra that would be the Libra? Tell everybody to stay calm and then be the first one to freak out.
Well, yes, absolutely. I'm in 100 with that.
Okay, the next one is Scorpio, the one who runs out the front door instead of running upstairs. In the fucking movie and shit. But I always said, why run upstairs in the house? Might as well run out the door. In the scary movies. Like, who the fuck runs upstairs?
You ain't lying. I mean, I don't get the logic in that.
Man, I'll run out the fucking door.
Hey, I'm wide open spaces. I'm out the front door. I got more angles.
All right. Okay, here we go, Sagittarius, which is actually dominated. Sagittarians dominate WGAG Radio. Y'all ready for y'all?
Here we go.
Sagittarius, the one who's secretly helping the killer.
No. Oh, man.
Look at Nick Nubian. You a Sag, ain't you, Nick? Nick said, damn right, goddamn it. Fuck, I'm gonna die for. I'm gonna help this motherfucker. So y'all really be in the horror movie talking about, they over there hiding under the bed. Go get their ass first. They in the closet hiding. Point giving motherfuckers away and shit.
Oh, man.
Capricorn. Capricorn is the killer. That's the one who snapped and went on a killing spree. Now that's some big shit because my dad is a fucking Capricorn.
I agree with that one.
And Born Sue is a goddamn Capricorn. And Antichrist is a goddamn. Y'all the motherfucking ones going that goddamn killing spree. Y'all is the killer.
Woo.
Okay. Aquarius. How many Aquarius in this bitch? Aquarius, they say, is the one who makes it until the end.
My baby an Aquarius.
My baby too. I got an Aquarius. Yeah, my baby too. Yeah. Emil is an Aquarius. Let me look in this peep in this chat room, see who the fuck is Aquarius. Teresa Washington is an Aquarius, and Trinity is. Okay, that makes sense. Because y'all niggas damn sure stay low key. So yeah, that makes sense. Y'all motherfuckers be the one to make it to the end. Smart motherfuckers. Y'all stay low key. Okay, okay, last one. Pisces. And this is the fucking truth. How many Pisces we got in this bitch? The Pisces is the one who screams at every goddamn thing. That's yeah, that's the one that screams running from the killer. That's the one that hides and see the dead body and starts screaming when the dead body starts popping out. That's them motherfuckers right there, goddamn. is a Pisces, and that nigga is the first one screaming. Even when I fell, when we went to the haunted house and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre nigga was chasing me, and Warrior pushed me down, because mind you, she the Gemini. And you know what it say about the Gemini? Gemini is the one that that fucking already know who the killer is. So the bitch pushed me down so that the Chainsaw Massacre motherfucker can get me. And Adamir was the first one screaming, "Mother! Mother!" This fucking Pisces nigga. Okay, that's it, honey. Your mic open.
Oh, she's on her way.
That's it.
Yes.
Hey, honey. Merry Christmas. Your mic open.
There you go. Fuck white supremacy. Yeah, what's happening? Peace, everybody.
Did you say fuck white supremacy when you came?
Yeah, you know I'm gonna use that. That's my 2014 saying.
Okay. Well, you know that shit out of style.
I know, but some people need to get into that style just so they can get up out of it.
Oh, okay. I got one request real quick, and I know you meant to push one. Somebody want to know what Libra is. Libra is the one who says, everybody stay calm, and then freaks out themselves. That's the Libra. First one, everybody needs to stay calm about this. Okay, we know we got a kill on the loose. Then about 3 minutes later, they start freaking out. After they tell everybody to calm down so they can actually freak out. That's your Libras, though. But I just had to share that with y'all, man. That shit there, oh my God, that's right up. Cancer was perfect. I can't lie. For me, that one for Cancer was perfect in a horror movie. That's me all day. Hello? Is anybody there?
Yeah.
Who's there? Like, that's me all day. I do that in the house. I do that anywhere. Oh, fucking day. Okay. Now, sir, you push one, baby. What you got for us? Okay, he muted. All right, y'all ready to get back into the 9 ball? Y'all asleep now?
Ready when you are.
Okay, we're in 33, correct? 33, and we still in the economy, right?
Correct.
Okay, 33, 9 ball. We're gonna try to get over this count. This count too. Okay, when we Ethiopians learn to control our individual selves, we can control our families, and if we can control our families, we can control our communities. And if we can control our communities, we can control a city, a state, a nation. So it starts with controlling ourselves. Okay. We all agree with that, right? I don't know how. Okay, I guess you're going to explain it. Self-control is self-discipline. And self-discipline means moderation in sex and abstinence from strong drinks, narcotics, tobacco, and marijuana smoking, etc. But only the intelligent among us can embrace and maintain this kind of discipline. And they can achieve it and perpetuate it by overstanding and adhering to non-knowledge, the best knowledge available to Ethiopians anywhere. Look at Antichrist. Yeah, you would be the first one to say, because Antichrist was fucking slizzard 3 days ago. Like, the nigga was drinking for like 13 hours straight. So let me repeat that shit. It says only the intelligent among us can embrace this kind of fucking only the intelligent among us can embrace and maintain this kind of discipline. So let's rewind this shit. Antichrist, you're out. Self-control is self-discipline. And self-discipline means moderation in sex and abstinence from strong drinks, narcotics, and tobacco. Wait a minute. Well, that cut me out. I'm out of the picture. That exits me the fuck out too, goddamn. Antichrist, I'm with you, boo. Wait a minute, I missed that shit. Wait a minute, tobacco? What the fuck tobacco got to do with this shit? Tobacco ain't never did nothing to nobody.
Nicotine.
I'm going to redo this goddamn 9 bars. We got to do an edit. We got to edit this shit. Some of this shit don't need to be in this motherfucker. Oh, appreciate it, Nick. She said in moderation. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's our escape, ain't it? The word moderation. Okay, because I do smoke in moderation. And Antichrist, you do drink in moderation. All right, so yeah, let's go back and read that again. Thank you, Nick. Self-control is self-discipline. And self-discipline means moderation in sex and abstinence from strong drinks, narcotics, and tobacco and marijuana smoking, etc. But only the intelligent among us can embrace and maintain this kind of discipline. And they can achieve it and perpetuate it by overstanding and adhering to 9 knowledge, the best knowledge available to Ethiopians anywhere. All right. 34. We all agree on that, right? That shit makes sense, I guess. 34.
Yep.
Those of us who will be liberated, check it. Those of us who will be liberated must be able to exist like a sun, but our individual selves, if necessary, that is, without visible physical organization. I remember when we first read this, Neff, when we first read this part last year, I think you and I danced on this motherfucker all day. So on 34, let me read it again. Those of us who will be liberated must be able to exist like a sun by our individual selves if necessary. That is, without visible physical organization. In other words, each of us who can liberate self must be able to practice liberation knowledge alone, without being a direct member of a physical organization. All right?
Yeah.
That sounds like us all day, don't it? Especially
Absolutely.
us bitches. Bitches meaning women. Because, you know, we ain't with that shit no more. You can forget that. You took our style and we taking it back. So that's why, you know, it'd be so hard for niggas to bring their wives or their females or their mothers into an organization because we ain't with that shit. Like, it'd be niggas always, Mama, I don't know why. You won't join the Black Liberation Movement. But I ain't trying to do no gender talk on that shit, but I'm for real, man. Like, you know, women be like, nigga, I ain't with none of that shit. Fuck that. I mean, you know, a woman would tell you, nigga, you go to that shit and you motherfucking listen to what the fuck they gotta say, and then you bring your fucking ass home, and then you tell me everything what they said.
Right.
That's a woman all fucking day, right? That she ain't got time for all that shit. Fuck that. Let me do it again. Nev, you don't remember when we danced on this shit for a minute last year when we first read this?
Yep.
On 34, this one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do it again. Those of us who will be liberated must be able to exist like a sun by our individual selves if necessary. That is, without visible physical organization. In other words, each one of us who can liberate self must be able to practice liberation knowledge alone without being a direct member of such physical organization. 9, organization of the mind is prerequisite to physical organization of our physical selves. Now, a sun is self-created, MD. Deep, ain't it? A sun is self-created, and you can create your own mental self by overstanding and adhering to the sun knowledge. A sun, S-U-N, a sun is self-existent, and you can be self-existent if you understand and accept sun knowledge. Accepting 9 non-knowledge means practicing non-knowledge at all times with every person, place, and thing as reasonable and practical as possible. That's heavy. That last part is heavy. That last sentence?
Practical. Yes.
I just want to know if anybody got that, and if you did get that, I just want to know if I got the same thing you got when you got that, if you can explain that part. I just want to know if I got it the way it said it, and you got it the way it said it.
Right. I mean, I think the way where I'm
talking about this part right here. This part right here. Accepting non-knowledge means practicing non-knowledge at all times with every person, place, and thing as reasonable and practical as possible. What the fuck does that mean?
Depending on the situation that you're in, I mean, who you dealing with, it has to be reasonable and practical. I mean, I'm going through that now, Don. You have to use knowledge when dealing with a particular individual, depending on what kind of situation that you're in. You have to bring that knowledge that we spoke about when we had the conference talk with Doc. That's using knowledge to a situation that you have to be reasonable within because of the place and the situation in which you are. That's kind of how I see it.
Yeah, but see, check this shit. The key word is.
Wait a minute. Let me
go ahead.
Okay, let me take this. Okay. At all times, with every person, place, and thing, that's that spell. Mm-hmm. And so, if you always practice the non-knowledge, you can break the spell or not even get caught up in it. Period. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I saw.
Right.
Absolutely, with every person, every place, and everything as reasonable and practical as possible. Right. Absolutely, Math MD. That means that
you don't fall for their words, you don't fall for their rhetoric, none of that. No matter who is the person you're dealing with, even if they hold titles or whatever the case may be, you just don't go. Basically, we call for the okie doke. You use right reasoning. Y'all help me get that. So I see it.
Anybody else want to add to it? Newbie, Babylon? No? Okay.
Sounds reasonable.
I will say this, Don. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit late. I heard you the last second. I was going to say, Don, that one part that I thought you was going to point out was the part where he say reasonable as something as possible. And so I was wondering, were you going to say that, does that leave room to not practice non-knowledge at a certain period or point, or that ain't what it's implying?
I think that's overstood in the statement. To me, because
I figured, because I thought that's what you was going to point out. And so I just, I don't know.
No, I said if anybody can point, it can tell me what they get from it. And I just want to know if I got the same thing that they got. And I just wanted to hear everybody say what they say. So then I could say, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I was thinking when I read that part.
No, but I agree what you're saying, Babs. Definitely, because
I missed that part, Don.
You
okay.
Okay.
So Newbie said you agree with me though, even though I missed this shit.
I didn't even hear what you said because I ended up missing that. When you first came on, I missed that because I ended up typing the fucking live antenna. So I didn't even hear what you said. I just heard the last end when you was like, Don, I'm surprised you didn't, or something. And I don't remember shit else.
Yeah, I thought you was mentioning the part of the 9-ball, and I was just asking. Yeah, and I came in at the last minute, so I was thinking that y'all was talking about the sentence that you read, because I heard you read the sentence.
Yes, I did. I was.
And then, so that's what I was just talking about, the end of that sentence.
Okay, so and tell me what you said.
What the end of that sentence is, so I don't chop it up.
It says, the end of the sentence says...
accepting non-knowledge. Oh, go ahead.
Accepting non-knowledge means practicing non-knowledge at all times with every person, place, and thing as reasonable, practical as possible.
That part, as reasonable and practical as possible. That's the only part that I was thinking
those are key
about
words
when I
for
was
me.
asking about that. Did y'all
Okay,
think,
what
does
you
the
asked
panel
again?
think,
I can't hear you.
I'm asking the panel, do y'all think that is that implying that it's a point in time when non-knowledge is, I can't even hardly say it, it's not applied?
I think I know.
Well, I did hear that last
saying.
in Babylon.
I
I remember you saying, do you think that, it should be certain times where it does apply and certain times where it doesn't? Some old shit like that you said, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, just like
Yeah, okay, I remember something like that.
I don't want to disrespect what was said in the
Yeah, no, you can disrespect it. You don't give a fuck about that shit. Listen.
I'm just asking though. I'm just asking if y'all.
Okay, now ask again. Can you? So in other words, you basically saying, can we turn it on and turn it off at will regarding the person, place, or thing dealing with us practicing non-knowledge?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. And for me, Babylon, I have never turned it off, and I'm not trying to be like I keep non-knowledge right with me all day, every day, and I say it with my chest.
Okay.
I think a part of practicing non-knowledge is knowing when it's necessary to use. So, like where you say, not necessarily turn it on or turn it off, but maybe you could be in a situation.
I use it all the time. I just want to put that on record.
Mm-hmm. Where
I use it when I'm in the presence of a stranger, a friend, a family member, or a goddamn foe. I keep my mind on at all times.
Or a fool.
Or a fool. Yes, the fuck I do.
Yeah.
And I done got so good with it that I don't give a fuck no more.
Right.
Yeah, at that point you get so good with it, you just don't give a fuck. You basically say what you say, and hey, you do what you do in a place. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. What it say? Accepting non-knowledge means practicing non-knowledge at all times with every person, every place, and everything is reasonable and practical as possible all day. I don't fucking conform. I'm not going to turn it off just for you. I got to keep it on for me. Now, that's just me. That's just me now.
I agree.
I never pretended that I wasn't other than because you really can't hide what you know. You can't, like you say, you can't hide from yourself. Mm-hmm. So you might as well just be yourself. And part of yourself is coming into this shit like a son. Like it said in the previous sentence, a son is self-existent, and you can be self-existent. So in other words, you don't have to turn it off just so that you can blend in when you need to. I can still be the brightest. I can still be self-existent and still be around the fucking stars. I'm still that son, goddammit. Don't get it twisted. I don't fucking need you.
Right.
And I let everybody know that. Don't get it twisted. I am the son. I don't fucking need you. You'll find out that you need me fucking with that goddamn moon. You're going to be in darkness without the light. So don't ever get it twisted. But that's that conformity shit, basically. I'll tell you what non-knowledge is to me. In a situation where people say they have to cut their locks and all that type of shit, right? See, to me, that's not non-knowledge. If you're going to do that shit. Because if a nigga use non-knowledge, they could use discrimination at the workplace and sue they fucking ass for trying to get you to cut your locks. Because in Mr. White Man's world, it says they don't discriminate on color, sex, gender, religion, which is a perfect time to use it for your locks and all that other type of shit. So it's just certain shit that ain't no way in hell you finna get me to cut something I like for $1. Nigga, I'll sue your ass because that's Mr. White Man's law. You can't tell me to cut my locks. That's discrimination. So it's just shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, non-knowledge stays on all day. Dude, is it everybody on the East Coast? Is the sun still shining right now? Answer the question. Is the sun still shining right now? The answer is motherfucking yes.
Yes.
God damn it.
Yes.
The sun is always shining. It will not stop its self-existent for nothing in the world. It won't stop it. So that's what fucking 34 is talking about. Boo. 9, or what it say? A sun is self-created. This is after where he says you don't have to be involved if physically and visibly physical in a fucking organization. In other words, each of us who can liberate self must be able to practice liberation knowledge alone, without being a direct member of such physical organization. Then the nigga flipped that shit. Ain't it right, Charm? Then he flipped that shit to this shit right here. A sun is self-created. That shit goes straight into a fucking sun to explain that shit. What non-knowledge, non-error, all this shit really is. A sun is self-created. And you can create your own mental self by understanding and adhering to sun knowledge. So now it's time to study the fucking sun. Do you think the sun give a fuck about any of them planets? Hell no. Do you honestly think about this shit? The sun gonna do what the fuck it does. It doesn't give a fuck whether or not it shed light on planet Earth. It could care less. It's only concerned about its own existence and making sure that Leviathan or the Zodiac, it don't fucking start to evolve. That's the only thing the sun is concerned with. As long as I don't evolve, goddammit. As long as I don't go through the evolution of 6 ether, goddammit, I'ma stay 9 ether.
Shit. All the other planets react off of the sun, but you know that it stands alone. It controls everything around it. It's self-sufficient. It's self-sustaining, and everything else needs it.
Absolutely, and that's why that motherfucker said, what he say? A sun is self-existent, and you can be self-existent if you understand and accept sun knowledge. So accepting knowledge means practicing knowledge at all times with every person, place, and thing as reasonable and practical as possible. Like how the sun do it. I saw a Facebook post earlier before the show started, and somebody put some shit like this on that motherfucker. Listen closely. They said some shit like this. Real simple. One number, one sentence. The sun don't just shine on your family tree, motherfucker. Okay, goddammit, don't get it twisted, motherfucker. I don't think it was a honky live antennas. I don't think it was a Caucasian. I ain't got but like maybe 5 Caucasian Facebook friends. And, I don't think it was,
What goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby. What goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby. Say what goes around comes back around. Hey, my baby. What goes around.
Mystical teacher sat by the seaside. It was about 5 o'clock because we heard the free ride. Anyway, the teacher was talking in stride, sitting upon a rock that was wide and warning against false pride. Come to where I reside, a woman cried, and the teacher replied, do you serve your fish fried? Yes, she replied, with potato salad on the side. And the teacher replied, well, where do you reside? She said, up on the hillside, it's not a far ride. If you came to have dinner, I would be so gratified. The teacher replied, it's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you decide. She replied, 7 o'clock, do you like stir fried? She was mystified and felt so dignified. The teacher was coming to the house where she resides, so she purified with pesticides, calling her friends up nationwide. Some of her friends were tongue-tied. They felt so glorified. She made steamed fish, baked fish, fish that was fried, soup, steamed vegetables, potato salad on the side. You could smell the bread in the oven far and wide. Natural juices and water purified. Organic fruits brought from the countryside. With silver forks and knives placed side by side. You could not be dissatisfied. Looking out the window, staring at the mountainside, you would have died. 6:59, she's swollen with pride. As the moment intensified, there's a knock from outside. She opens the door, for the teacher has arrived. But to her surprise, it was a bomb who cried, please, I smelt the bread from outside. 1 piece. And then she replied, the teacher is coming. He's soon to have arrived. You're making me look bad. Come on now, step aside. The bum then replied, when I say I'm hungry, I haven't lied. Give me some of that chicken that you just fried. She replied, chicken fried? No, that's for the teacher. You're not purified. Then she slammed the door and went back inside. Sat on the couch with the TV guide. She looked at the clock. It was 7:09, then 7:30. He still hasn't arrived. 8 o'clock, she was on the downside. 9 o'clock, by now she's teary-eyed. She pissed off and her anger multiplied. She cried, then fell asleep dissatisfied. Next day, she woke up and was preoccupied with meeting the mystical teacher who lied. Where could he hide? She ran down by the seaside. He was there teaching about false pride. You lied, she replied. You lied. You said you would be there at 7 o'clock. You lied. He replied, no, I have not lied. I came at 6:59 and you told me to move aside. I asked for bread and chicken that was fried, and you said that I wasn't purified. She replied, I wasn't notified. I had no idea that you was the bomb that cried. And the teacher sighed, then replied, this concludes our lesson on false pride.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Don Nicoleone Show.
Oh, yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. The moment that you've been waiting for. The one that you've been waiting to hear. The one that calls the call, that calls the effect. Put your hands together for the baddest bitch in El Cologne. Y'all, Nicoleone.
Cologne. I'm in the love of the all, and all love is in me. I am a part of the all, and the all is a part of me. I am one with the all, and the all is one with me. I can succeed as a part of the all and fail as an individual. I can be all that I wish in the all as long as my wish is to stay in the all. I'm never alone. The all is, I am. The all can, I can. The all does, I do. Hello.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the Don Nicoleone Show. Motherfuckers, it's Monday. God damn, I'm struggling. Hope all is well with everybody. Tell me y'all had a strong beginning and not a weekend, baby. It's the Don Nicoleone Show on the radio, baby. Special shout out to everybody on the call lines, everybody tuning in, man. You need to call in number. Call in number is 425-569-5274. Tell me y'all enjoyed that first hour of the Don Nicoleone Show. That's a clip from January 14, 2014, prime time with Don Nicoleone, Behind the 9-Ball Count 2 Part 3. Hope y'all enjoyed that shit. I'm gonna play it back and round it back tomorrow, though. Goddamn. Shit, the fuck. Got shit to do. Goddamn, at 12 o'clock. Shout it. Look here, though. Great day to everybody over there in the after party. One time for y'all. Special shout out to who over there? Who all over there? Let me get in there. Biggie D. Great day, Biggie. How you doing today? One time for Miss Hudson in the building. Sister Zena, what up? Sugar P, J1. That's how we do it around this motherfucker. Give me one more, goddamn. Goddamn, boy. You ever goddamn went to bed early and you still goddamn tired as fuck? Like, you stay in that motherfucker for like 12, 15 fucking hours and you still tired? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck, what the hell going on around this motherfucker. Great day to all the inmates over there on Lockdown Radio. Hope all is well with y'all. One time for my man Ty Quan. Go. Hold on, man. I gotta get into the little after part, to the little room over there. Special shout out to I don't know who else up in there, Dr. Brahma. To Brock Obama. Hope all is well with you, man. Give me 1 second, man. I got to get into that computer on the trip today because I shut it down. I should have kept the motherfucker on. Great day, Patrice 2020, Arishka Gall. Hope all is well.
I don't know who else up in there, though, man. Throw some ones up in there, man. Tell me y'all had a strong beginning of the weekend. Did y'all enjoy the L's Holy Tablet show Saturday night? Say hell to the motherfucking yeah. Just for the hell of it. Special shout out to Zena, Tamuz, and the, I'm call this nigga Nibiru. Fuck, I gotta wake up. Special shout out to Tamuz, L, Zena, Sister X, also Newbie, Rock 39. Holding up the L's Holy Tablet show for a player, man. Hope all is well with my niggas today. You know what? This gonna be something make you say, Really? ECG. Y'all know what an ECG is? Electrocardiogram. ECG test is required for all students who participate in sports in Orange County, Florida. Make you want to say, Make you want to say, Why they got to take an ECG test in order to participate? What the hell going on around this motherfucker? When does an athlete got to do an ECG test? God damn it! Oh, I know when. When they start going to the bar, getting drinks, and sitting in a high chair to a booster goddamn seat. That's why. These babies got to check their heart out, man. They got there to do it. ECG test required for all students in Orange County, Florida public schools who participate and who plan to participate in sports must undergo an electrocardiogram ECG test as part of their sports physical exam. Yep. The OCPS district issued the new requirement for 2021 to 2022 season. They say that the ECG will be required for all high school students, athletes prior to the start of their 2021-2022 FHSAA season. Through local medical providers and organizations, ECGs will be offered on high school campuses. Low-income students who are uninsured can receive financial assistance to pay for the test through Florida's Primary Care Access Network website or by calling 407-836 Papa Charlie Alpha November 7226 407-836 Pecan 7226. That'll get you in. The new requirement was announced after several studies found that adolescents and teenagers who received the mRNA vaccinations were 7 times more likely to develop myocarditis. I'll read that part again. New requirements was announced after several students found that, they don't say students, I fucked that one up. Let me do it again. The new requirement was announced after several studies found that adolescents and teenagers who received mRNA vaccinations were 7 times more likely to develop myocarditis. You gotta laugh at it. This shit funny, goddamn it. Well, you don't say. And people was banned, license was taken away, shows was snatched down, pages was goddamn taken down, and look at this shit here. Taekwondo, did you see Don post? Don Post said some shit like, not trying to be finding, no shit like that. But the scores of the game is the conspiracy theorist is 16-0 right now, motherfucker. 16-0. We winning around this bitch. We 16-0 around this motherfucker. Goddamn, the conspiracy theorist is winning. Winning like a motherfucker around this bitch. We winning. Niggas, we winning. 16-0. Now these babies got to be on the ECG. I got to read that part again. Let me read that part again. The new requirements was announced after several studies found that adolescents and teenagers who receive mRNA vaccinations were 7 times more likely to develop myocarditis. Babies, y'all. What the fuck is an adolescent? Somebody please tell me what is an adolescent, and somebody tell me what is a teenager. And somebody please remind me that your government said 2 years ago that the babies, the kids, anybody under goddamn 40 and under whatever the fuck, they not gonna be getting no vaccine. The children will not be. Somebody please remind Don. They said that shit. Now these babies are having myocarditis, dying and shit, like heart attacks. God, over these motherfuckers. But I'm a bad guy. Fuck YouTube, man. They took my page down, mad. 3 pages at that. Matter of fact, 7 pages now, you motherfuckers. For this whole ass shit. All we were doing was trying to warn the motherfuckers, but see, this is what happens, man. So anyway, myocarditis is an inflammation of the heart muscle. Now, for the record, some of these people's hearts is nothing but fat. It's not a muscle. But we know for a fact, it's fat. Okay, you got to turn your heart back to muscle. So you got to change your diet, do a lot of cardio. We know for a fact that children, well, not no more, but children they was at once extra active and all that type of shit till government started putting them on fucking drugs to keep their ass sitting still and shit. And recess ain't but 2 minutes long outside and all this old wild dumbass shit. But anyway, myocarditis is inflammation of the heart muscle that can cause rapid or irregular heartbeat. Symptoms can include shortness of breath, chest pain, weakness, fatigue, and death. These babies were minding their damn business to their dumbass fucking parents and fell for the okie doke. Ain't this a bitch? Ain't this a motherfucker? I said this shit in my Facebook live the other day, man. I said, I'm so glad that I am not a child in these last days and time, because if I was young as a child, my dumbass mama and daddy would have made me get every last one of them Moderna shots like a motherfucker. RNA. Then taking me to the hospital, back to back, man, baby. I got shorty breath, can't breathe. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad. 70 babies, y'all better be glad y'all motherfuckers was born in the 70s. 40 years from now. 40 years later, motherfucker, we get to sit back and be like, told you. Told y'all, motherfucker. Told you. We would have been just like these fucking kids, man. We would have been in school right now getting an ECG. Did you know that, Twank? Quincy? Did you know that? You got to get an ECG. We've been wearing a mask and all that shit, man, getting shut up like the rest of these motherfuckers, man. Dumb ass parents, man. I got to know my mama and daddy dumb than a motherfucker. I'm so glad, boy. So glad I'm not a child. Okay. Adolescence. Now, doing, we got your boy, what's your boy name? Joe Biden. So doing, and I got to finish his little State of the Union, don't I? So doing his State of the Union address last Tuesday, Biden called for the country to move on from the COVID pandemic after nearly 3. This nigga said, y'all need to move on from that shit. I got to hear this man say that. Oh, I got to hear him say that shit. Biden said, y'all didn't tell me Biden said y'all got to move on from that goddamn COVID pandemic shit. That's what he said. Said for the country to move on from the COVID pandemic after nearly 3 years. He described common sense steps. That's what he called it, common sense. Common sense steps such as the new Test to Treat initiative. Test to Treat, that will provide antiviral pills on the spot to anyone who tests positive for the coronavirus. Biden also said his administration would be ready with plenty of vaccines for children under 5 once they are approved. Oh, my God. Y'all are still after these little goddamn motherfuckers. Oh, my God. Why y'all still after these babies like this? Biden added that most Americans in most of the country can now be mask-free. And high-quality November 95 masks are available for the immune-compromised and other vulnerable Americans. If your immune is compromised, please stay your ass at home, motherfucker. Get your shit together. And stop believing your immune is compromised. It is. Oh, you hear feedback? I'm sorry. Sorry, J1. Thank you for telling me. I got another show running at the same time. Oh, y'all missed all that. But thank you, J1. I had to turn on the YouTube page. Sorry. You were the best. Thank you, J1. Because I ain't understand shit that Taekwondo was saying. I'm thinking Taekwondo telling me I got devil talking shit. Like I'm, like devil speak, like 1984 and shit. In sock and shit. So I'm thinking this nigga saying I'm devil talking. Like it's from 1984. It's gone. I took it off, J1. Thank you, though. Yeah, I muted the YouTube. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Go check and see is it gone now. Y'all should, on Power Talk, on After Party, y'all shouldn't hear that shit again. Sorry, I forgot. It took forever for the YouTube page to load, and I totally forgot about it, and I went on talking about this shit. So y'all can not wear masks because Simon says say don't wear masks no more, and Simon says y'all got to get over that goddamn COVID shit. And your fucking kids under 5, Simon says the Wizard of Oz said under 5, the motherfuckers about to get that goddamn vaccine once it's approved. And also, y'all gonna keep getting them. Y'all gonna keep getting them vaccinations and them goddamn pills. Okay, I'm telling you that shit right now. That's what your government said. And the kids gonna have to keep getting ECGs done on their ass. Like, for what? I don't know. Like, is that gonna stop myocarditis from happening and shit? This is a sad day and time. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Immunocompromised. Stop claiming you're immunocompromised. Fix your shit. Okay? The immune is in the belly, in the gut, some goddamn well. Clean out your motherfucking gut. Okay? You have great immune system. Eat right. Get your shit together. Exercise. Take care of your motherfucking self. And you have to boost your immune system up. Okay? Vitamin C helps with that shit. Zinc, a whole bunch of other shit like that. You feel me? You got to get your shit together, okay? All right? No such thing as, I got a weak immune system. Yeah, you do now, bitch, but you won't if you goddamn change your way of fucking life, period. It's that simple. There was a time, bitch, I couldn't lift 2 pounds. Now Don has lifted 100,000 pounds. You feel me? So it's steps to this shit. So your immune system will get stronger and stronger, bitch, as you motherfucking goddamn care for your body inside that motherfucker. Stop making excuses. Stop putting every day off. Next time. Focus hard. Fight as much as you can mentally. That's what God gave you a will for. Okay? Some of you believe that. That's what you got a will for, the will to do the right thing for your motherfucking self. Use that will. Build up your immune system, fruit, vegetables, and some fruits with seeds, vegetables with seeds, okay? And exercise, lots of walking. What else Taekwondo give to me? Lots of fucking walking, plenty of fucking water. Don't drink nothing but fucking water, damn it. Okay, don't be drinking no milk and shit. Don't be drinking no goddamn orange juice. None of they can't trust these motherfuckers around this bitch. You need goddamn 100% straight up. You feel me? Boost your immune system. Can't be eating nothing fried with goddamn flour and grease in the motherfucker. I'm telling y'all, man. Can't eat no meat. There ain't nothing but dead. Your cells is alive and it needs that which is living, not that which is dead, goddammit. Okay? Why seek the dead amongst the living? Is what Jesus asked them dumbass motherfuckers around them. Seeking the dead means, why are you grabbing dead food and you are alive? Get your shit together. Build your immune system. You can do it without drugs. You can do it without lab coats. Okay? That's very important. All right? All right, that's why we don't catch a goddamn thing. We got our immune system so strong we don't even catch feelings around this bitch. We can't even catch feelings, motherfucker. That's how strong we don't build this motherfucker up. Like, okay. Water ain't water no more. Girl, bye, Miss Sugar P. You better drink that shit, man. You better not get deterred. Water's still water. You got to talk nice to it. That's why. Water is a living fucking entity, and all that bitch want to do is go home. That's what water mission is. Still water. Put some water in the cup, that come back to it, that water gone because it wants to go home. It's alive. Everything is alive. It's a living entity made of hydrogen, oxygen. Okay, all that shit. No matter what they do to it, it still has its essence. Just like slavery. No matter what it did to them fucking slaves, it still was a king, a nigga, a prophet, a pharaoh, a god. No matter what, the true essence of it is what it is. You cannot take that away from it. You can't take that away from it. You know what I'm saying? Where do you find a safe water hole? Well, yeah, well, hey, still drink water. That's the point. Drink water. You know what I'm saying? No excuses. You know, I know the fact that I know that spinach and other vegetables like spinach secrete cyanide. Okay, that ain't gonna stop me from eating it. All right, I'd rather eat spinach than to eat some goddamn fried chicken. You understand? Knowing I know what it secretes, okay? It's just common sense. There is a defense on everything, but, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's just, I mean, for real. Like, you know, it's always come with an advantage and a disadvantage, a pro and a fucking con. But you got to weigh your pros and your cons. You need fucking water. If a particular water is nasty to your motherfucking ass, then keep trying whatever water is good for your stomach that don't make you gag. Because certain water is fucking nasty to me. It's certain waters I cannot fucking drink. I cannot drink that shit. So, remember, you're not sick. You're just thirsty. Okay? Need water, 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 water. Da-dun, da-dun. Get your water from some goddamn watermelon. You get your water from some celery. Get your water from some cucumbers. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to get water from water. You know what I'm saying? There's always ways. I'm like Biden on this shit, man. Biden used this word here. Let me find Biden again. Biden, what's the word you use, baby? Biden called it common sense steps, which you motherfuckers need to use. I'm about to bust people upside the head with the Biden doctrine. That nigga said, y'all got to use common sense steps. Biden, your dumbass American people ain't got no common sense, baby. That's a higher sense, boo. They ain't got that. They only got feel, taste, hear, smell, touch, and see and shit. Biden, you know damn well goddamn 1950s and 40s and 30s, they done dumbed down these motherfucking Americans on this bitch, only vibrating on their lower senses. Common sense is a higher sense. But goddamn, that what Biden said. Goddamn, y'all niggas need to have some common sense steps. That's what my boo said. You know, I like Biden. I like Biden. Y'all know that, right? I like Biden. All of them, all the different versions of Biden. The Android 2000, the Android 3000, the Android 7000. The Biden from 1970, goddamn saying, you look here, I don't want no niggas around my wife and kids. I like that Biden, too. I like Biden, motherfucker. I like all the rest. I love everybody. I like the Biden who so-called goddamn Nick, the mask, the Biden with the mask on. I like him. One that was sitting at the bar, he had a full goddamn, whoever was under that motherfucking mask, I like that Biden too. Yeah. I like him. I like the Biden with the earlobe connected to his jawline, and I like the Biden with the earlobe hanging off his jawline. I like every last one of them. I like every version of Biden around this bitch. Like, I like that shit. Okay, one more thing. Speaking of Biden and the union address, which I didn't listen to, but one more thing. Why y'all motherfuckers didn't tell me that Russia holding Brittany Garner or Grainer, whatever her name, you know, the bulldogging goddamn NWA, WNBA, same difference, right? They holding that bitch hostage. She is detained in Russia, so they say. Yeah, Congress is trying. Oh, now Congress wants to talk to Russian officials about releasing Brittany Garner. They don't want to talk to Russia about not fucking with Ukraine, but Congress is trying to get Russia to. Damn, I got to get up and pull up this damn article. God damn it. Yep. Congress is trying to have a conversation with Russia about Brittany Griner. That's her name. Remember the Phoenix Mercury? I used to talk about her a long time ago on the show, doing that for TD Sports segments about the game. Yeah, she's detained in Russia on charges that she smuggled hashish oil in her luggage 3 weeks ago. And according to the Russia Federal Customs Service, Griner's 31. She was arrested at the Sheremetyevo. Hold on. Oh, I want to get this right because I got to learn to speak Russian. Sheremetyevo. Wait. Sheremetyevo. Okay. Sheremetyevo. No, did it well. Evo. Yetiv. Haki. Waki. Sheremetyevo. Sheremetyevo. I think that's how you pronounce the international airport in Russia. Sheremetyevo. Yeah, so she was arrested at the Sheremetyevo International Airport in February after a drug-sniffing dog alerted customs officials to her luggage. The Houston native had flown to Moscow from New York in February, where customs officers searched her luggage and allegedly discovered small cartridges containing hashish oil, also known as canine cannabis oil. Then she was arrested and charged with smuggling narcotic drugs into the country, according to a statement released by the Customs Service. Here's what here's what Lindsay Kagawa Colas told ESPN in a statement Saturday. Said, we are aware of the situation with Brittany Griner in Russia and are in close contact with her legal representation in Russia, her family, her teams, and the WNBA and NBA. That's what whoever the fuck they said, her agent said. Anyway, the agent name is Colas. So Colas added that Griner mental and physical health remain our primary concern, as she has been detained in a Russian jail cell for 3 weeks. The WNBA also issued a statement to ESPN saying Brittany Griner has the WNBA's full support, and our main priority is her swift and safe return to the United States. The Phoenix Mercury said they are in constant contact with Griner's family, her representation in both the WNBA and NBA. We love and support Brittany, team said. Yep. So USA Basketball said that Griner traveled to Russia after the State Department issued a do not travel advisory on January the 23rd before Russia invaded Ukraine on February 24th. So Griner and head coach Gino Arascacha, something like that, celebrated the winning the women's basketball gold medal against Spain in 2016 Summer Olympics Games in August 20th, 2016. Okay, we don't give a fuck about that. All right, now here's the update on Brittany, if my computer will let me click on it. Congresswoman demands Russia release WNBA star Brittany Griner's high-profile hostage. Now they making her a high-profile hostage. She went from a goddamn jailbird to a high-profile hostage. They holding her hostage. No, y'all supposed to come get her. United States supposed to come get her, right? Because, you know, you got to claim her. You can't demand no fucking release. Y'all have an embassy somewhere, don't y'all? Well, y'all supposed to, you know, like, you know, you can't, like, keep other people's citizens or something. I don't know how that shit works, but I think, yeah. But, and like, Brittany, the hell you doing in Russia, girl, carrying some goddamn cannabis with your motherfucking ass? Now you've been in jail for 3 goddamn weeks there. That shit dangerous than a motherfucker. What the fuck? Did this bitch think that she was in America somewhere, California, carrying cannabis oil or some goddamn well? All right. Let me pull it up. Let's see what this congresswoman is telling Russia. Release her. All right, so here's what it says. I had to go to another computer. Brittany, high-profile hostage. Okay, so a U.S. Congresswoman is demanding the release of Phoenix Mercury star Brittany Griner. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Y'all already know that. Russia Federal Customs Service announced her arrest in a statement on Saturday. Officials said that the 6'9" center was charged with smuggling drugs into the country, and she has been held in a Russian jail without bond for nearly a month. Its Texas representative, Sheila Jackson Lee, demanded that Russia release Griner from custody and allow her to return home. The 72-year-old Congresswoman held a press conference on Saturday after the news broke. Sheila Jackson, who represents Griner's hometown of Houston, Texas, called on the Russian officials to handle the situation diplomatically, and she said Russia has no right to hold Ms. Griner, period. Let me be very clear. Brittany Griner is a United States citizen. She was a guest in Russia. I will be demanding her release. She also contacted the U.S. State Department to try and get them to focus on her circumstances because of the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Sheila Lee says how dangerous it is right now in Moscow and in Moscow prisons where thousands of Russian protesters are being held for opposing the war. We don't know if that's true or not. It is no place for her, adding that her main concern is that Griner is being appropriately cared for. Please allow Ms. Griner to leave. Allow her legal representation to handle her matters. Meanwhile, a former Pentagon office official told Yahoo Sports, I'm going to Russia. I'm going to take my head to Russia, man. I think I can go to Russia. I think I can. I'm going to take a flight to Alaska, then take a boat to Russia. I should be warm out there now. But anyway, the Pentagon official said she was concerned that Griner could become a high-profile hostage. A former Pentagon official. You ain't even for the Pentagon, bitch. If we went out, they said if we want her out of jail, Russia's going to have some terms. Her name is Evelyn, former Pentagon official, who suggests Russia's President Vladimir Putin could use Griner to negotiate for the release of prisoners in the U.S. or to force the U.S. to lift sanctions. Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all gonna use a dodo bird basketball player as far as forms of negotiations. Hey, they are really being real extra with this shit. They think Putin, I'm going to hold Brittany hostage until you guys release the sanctions. Who the fuck is Brittany? Y'all gonna use some goddamn basketball bitch. These motherfuckers really think that they gonna hold her hostage and use her as negotiation. Man, nobody give a fuck about no basketball, goddamn bitch hell hostage, man. Like, goddamn, you fucking kidding me? Y'all, they honestly think that. What up, newbie? How you doing, baby? Do they honestly think that Putin is gonna use Putin? Guess what? We got an American try to come over here, bringing drugs. We've been holding this bitch for 3 weeks now. We can negotiate, get the sanctions taken off us, make the Americans release, drop the sanctions, lift the sanctions. We have a prisoner, an American. Look, I swear I can't make this shit up. This shit here say, this is old former Pentagon stupid bitch saying this shit, newbie. Okay? This bitch don't even work no more. She ain't got no job no more, but her name Evelyn. But she says, she suggests Russia's President Vladimir Putin could use Griner to negotiate for the release of prisoners in the U.S. or to force the U.S. to lift sanctions. Her said it could be a prisoner swap. They also could use it as an implicit threat or blackmail to get us to do something or not to do something. Either way, they find it useful. Bitch, bye. Griner picture will, okay, anyway, that's it. So was in Russia to compete. Let me see. Wait a minute. Okay, fuck it. That's it. That's that on that, man. That shit makes no fucking sense with this jobless bitch just said. All right, but it might make sense to some of y'all, so let me ask this question. So do y'all think that the Russians would use Brittany Griner? Would use Brittany Griner as a swap to lift the sanctions and all this type of dumb shit? If the Russians don't goddamn kidnap your president of the United States, then there is no negotiation. This goddamn retarded ass former Pentagon bitch do not know how hostage situations take, right? How they go. I watch a lot of movies. No, motherfucker, we get your president. We take your president, then we negotiate with your motherfucking ass. Matter of fact, we take over the whole goddamn White House, the Pentagon, and then goddamn negotiate what we want the fuck done. Brittany ain't shit but a basketball player. She eat pussy. She has no power. I'm sorry to tell you. Come on in, newbie. Give me a mic check. This is no. We go after your high-end officials if we want to negotiate. Come on, baby.
Yeah, what's up, dog? I mean, is Neff in here? First of all, I got to ask if Neff is in here because, I stand to get my head chopped off because, she used to ball out there. But the thing about it is, I mean, there's nothing's going to happen with this chick. She's not even a pawn.
I know.
I mean, Chelsea Clinton or something, but I mean, come on now. Who are we talking about?
Chelsea Clinton, yeah, we got the president's daughter around this motherfucker. All right. Yeah, if it was Chelsea Clinton, it'd be a little bit different, right? That's that dumbass Pentagon broad, man. This former Pentagon bitch. She got it all wrong. She got it all wrong. I don't even know why the fuck they even got the former Pentagon. You can't get no current Pentagon worker to make a comment dealing with Brittany over there in Russia. Yeah, they always grabbing a motherfucker that don't work nowhere no more. ESPN is playing you motherfuckers. So anyway, all right. I don't know how long this is though, but I'm gonna see how long it is. I hope it's sad so it can fuck up your Monday. But if I'm commentating on it, it probably won't fuck your Monday up. You feel me? Because it's impossible. because I have a higher sense called a sense of humor. So, I want to play this. Yeah, I do. I don't know what it is, but it was given to me, and I'm going to play it. How the government created the ghetto. And actually, the ghetto is where Jews was at. That's what, it's a German word, ghetto. Okay? Unless you know you are the, oh, this is just 6 minutes long. Okay, let's figure this thing out. All right? It's on YouTube. It was uploaded by The Root on YouTube, Racial Segregation and Concentrated Poverty, the History of Housing in Black America. Where is Black America located? Who's the president of Black America? You don't have a Black America.
Nope.
I'm sick of people saying that stupid shit. That's why Black people still live in La La Land. You better make that shit real, motherfucker. Because that way then white people be like, if you got a problem with this, then take your ass back to Black America.
I know where Black America is, Di.
Where the fuck is Black America?
In Africa.
Black America ain't in no goddamn Africa. Black America ain't in no Africa, noob. Stop goddamn. Now you're going to have motherfuckers believe that shit. Black America is not, it doesn't fucking exist no goddamn where. Y'all need a Black America. Y'all need your own president, your own, all that type of shit. But you don't have a country. You need a country first. All right, here we go. Wait. Y'all see it? Okay, let me turn my camera on. Hold on. All right, there it is. That's for y'all in the after party. Segregation, racial segregation, concentration, poverty. It's just 6 minutes. Hopefully this shit here is good. I haven't watched it. If it's boring, you know I'm going to cut it off.
Like many songs will tell you,
bullet holes left in my peep holes.
the story of what housing and other living conditions look like for many Black Americans is pretty bleak. And that's by design. In addition to artists cataloging their very personal experiences,
When the landlord dissed us, no heat. Wonder why Christmas missed us.
it's been proven that the modern phenomenon of concentrated Black poverty was an intentional government-sponsored institution. This is in part why President Biden issued an executive order back in January, intended to right the historical wrongs Black folks have faced when it comes to housing and home ownership in this country. But first, let's take it back.
The dawn of the 20th century, African Americans in major cities lived scattered throughout the city. They weren't segregated particularly. It's only with the Great Migration of 6 to 7 million African Americans north and west escaping the South, the predominant response of the United States government and state and local governments to the Great Migration was to contain Black people in their own neighborhoods. And HUD, the Department of Housing and Urban Development, was particularly a part of this role. But the precursors to HUD introduced and encouraged racially restrictive covenants, redlining of every major city where African Americans landed. The federal government was a sponsor of urban renewal, infamously called Negro removal by the great James Baldwin.
Urban renewal, which means moving the Negroes out. It means Negro removal. That is what it means. And the federal government is an accomplice to this fact.
That so-called urban renewal also included a federally sponsored interstate highway system, which was intentionally designed to mow through vibrant Black neighborhoods. Take Miami, for example. 2 highways, I-95 and I-395, bulldoze right through the predominantly Black and low-income Overtown neighborhood, previously called Colored Town during segregation.
The Department of Housing and Urban Development and the federal government writ large in the first 7 decades of the 20th century invested billions of dollars in racial segregation and concentrated poverty. Each time this country created a peculiar institution that subordinated Black people, slavery, Jim Crow, it created and dismantled it. They replaced it with another one. And the iconic Black ghetto, I don't use that as a pejorative, I use it as a descriptor, was a follow-on institution to slavery and Jim Crow. That's the legacy that every new administration inherits, and the Biden administration has as well.
Today, I'm directing the Department of Housing and Urban Affairs and Urban Development to redress the historical racism in federal housing policies.
This executive order is just one of 4 signed by President Biden, designed to address racial equity in the United States. And while this progress is a step in the right direction, there's still a lot.
I got a question. What the fuck is racial equity? I don't be understanding this shit. They just be signing. They just sign little paper and nothing get done, don't it?
You got me on that too, Don.
They
What is
said
racial
every
equity?
president. They said every president done did that shit. But goddamn, what the fuck? I still don't understand the nature of this video. I'm slow, and I don't understand what you don't understand, Nubi. So why us two dumb fucks are asking each other questions?
We gotta be the dumbest ones here, because I don't get it either. What's the racial equity?
I don't know. I'm not going to use that word until I know what it is.
I thought when they said equity, I thought it was property. I don't know.
Me too, man. I thought it was about property my damn self, man. Y'all got them started off. Niggas had their own shit. You know what I'm talking about? I thought, like, you know how this shit gonna work, man. Like, I'm confused, man. See, I can understand when white people, if this is white people doing this goddamn video, I probably understand everything they're saying. Never mind. That's gonna take a minute.
No, elaborate, Doc. Come on.
Because just like when we were watching, like, those old videos about Putin, it was clear as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? You feel me?
Okay.
About Putin, right. And the MK Ultra shit, when they did the whole shit on that, it was clear than a motherfucker. But when black people... Yeah, but when black people are trying to explain something, it still don't make goddamn sense.
You know why? Because they don't understand it their damn self.
They don't understand it their damn self, do they? See, because mind you, it's the white person's mission, so only they can explain it, right?
Correct. It's their plan.
Yes. Yeah, it's their plan. So if their plan was to create a German Jew ghetto for niggas, then we need them to strategically explain their strategy on how they got it done. You know what I'm saying? You get me? Because then it makes sense. You niggas ain't the mastermind behind this shit. How the fuck can you explain it?
No explanation.
I can't understand what the fuck you saying, Negro. Can't understand. That's why I like watching former C.I.A. motherfuckers, listening to former KKK people. Because, boy, they explain that shit to a T. Well, what we did was we went in there and we told them niggers to just get the fuck out. Perfectly explained. We wanted the land.
Used to be said, right?
We wanted the oil. We wanted to go. And so that's what we did. We went in and we talked to every last one of them so-called Negro leaders, Negro tribal leaders. Like, it should be like clear than a motherfucker. They give us the whole niggas can't give a shit because you're part of the goddamn, you're like the casualty in it. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell us what happened to your motherfucking ass. That's why I prefer to talk to a Nazi about the Jewish concentration camps than a goddamn Jew. I would rather talk to the motherfuckers that owns the prison industrial complex, the owners of the motherfuckers, than the goddamn prisoner itself. I'd rather talk to the master than the goddamn slave. Slave ain't gonna know shit. Get it? Okay.
Absolutely.
Unless it sits at the table to hear every goddamn thing. None of these motherfuckers, man, this is bullshit. All right, let me wind it back just a little bit.
Historical racism in federal housing policies.
This executive order is just one of 4 signed by President Biden, designed to address racial equity in the United States. And while this progress is a step in the right direction, there's still a lot of harm to undo.
segregation started coming down after the passage of the Fair Housing Act of 1968, which actually only got passed in the wake of Dr. Martin Luther King's assassination in 1980.
Okay, stop. What's the Fair Housing Act? Meaning that we'll be fair with you in getting a house or something?
That's what it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm.
We'll be fair with you?
They're going to give you a fair shot at getting it.
And what the fuck is that fair shot is?
I don't know if you have the same amount of money the person that's trying to buy it for, and then you can get it as well. But if you don't, I don't see how it's fair.
Okay. But I thought this was about Black America, the history of housing. And I thought this was
88 out of 10 Black people would have had to move in order to be evenly integrated within metropolitan areas. Half of Black people who live in metropolitan areas still live in neighborhoods of high segregation. So
what the fuck does that mean? Still live in neighborhoods of high segregation? Like they still live amongst their own people?
Which they should.
Come here, Doobie. Let me put my knuckle on your forehead and rub it in. Look. Yeah. Look. There are Black people who still live in high segregated areas. Is that bad?
Not at all.
Okay. Because segregated means they live amongst their own.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. And okay. Got it. Okay. But let me tell you, the reason why majority of Black people still live in segregated areas is because they put that invisible barrier around them. They can't get out. They got to stay right there. I told you that invisible line is there like a fucking fence, like a cage or something. You know what I'm saying? And they can't leave it. You know what I'm saying? They can't leave it.
Tell them about
and
the
they
gun
make
line,
it seem
boss.
like Black people don't want to be around each other. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, the invisible dog fence with the shock collar. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Brian. Great day, Brian. Yeah, but they make it seem like majority of Black people. I would love to be on goddamn Black Street. You know what I'm saying? I would. Atlanta was it for a minute till it got bad. You know what I'm talking about? You know how that shit do. You know what they do to Black people, man. They turn them into danger. They turn them against each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad situation. You know?
They're always successful at doing that.
Yeah, man. And wait a minute, Sugar Pete. What you mean, why Don? What part is the why Don? I missed it. I love Black people, man, but I'm scared of them, man. White man did a good job on them, man. I can't trust these knuckles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I hate to tell you, man, since I moved out of Black America, man, my house hasn't been broken into. Neither my cars. I don't hear gunshots. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen the police and ambulance in a long fucking time. I haven't seen a dead body in the fucking trunk of a car. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's really bad. Which is why I had to get my babies out of that shit. Even though they went right back to it. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that's their ass. But yeah, like it's fucking difficult, man. It's sad. Yeah. Y'all ain't ever seen a dead body? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I ain't talking about funeral homes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many times you got to hear the ambulance and the police pull up? 5, 6, 7 deep and shit. That shit there wild. You know? It's wild. Motherfuckers fighting and shit. Fighting each other. Drugs every fucking where. You know? It's terrible. It's terrible. The only problem is, instead of Negroes in the black communities preventing it, they continue to let it happen. You know what I'm saying? They continue to let it go on. In other words, drugs is now not now, but drugs is the thing to have. Liquor is the thing to have. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You get what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so it caused more violence. You know what I'm saying? It caused person to be, non-coherent, out of their fucking minds. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to live amongst black people because of what they did to them. It is. It's very difficult, and it's sad. My house got broken into so many fucking times, man. They stole my kids' Christmas presents and shit, man. Just real trifling. Just damn, they don't give a fuck. It's fucked up. It's dangerous. It's fucked up, man. It's bad, man. But look at all these black people on this steel screen, man. This bulldogger right here is pushing a goddamn baby stroller, man. This nigga here is holding a baby right here, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just beautiful black people, man. Just, it's dangerous. They don't care. They don't care about all children. They don't even give a fuck about theirs. You know what I'm saying? I know a little bitch right now pregnant on drugs and a nigga. Shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's a sad situation. They did something, man. They did something. And I'm going to tell you something, man. Here's what I truly fucking believe. And I say believe, okay, newbie. I believe that we all came from a decent mother and father, a decent family. This is what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I believe we did. You know what I'm saying? I believe we did. We came from. I do really believe that shit. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make the best out of trying to make the best out of fucking nothing. I totally believe that shit. You feel me? I totally believe that. But this old sick demon ass bastard just won't stop fucking with our race. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with our moms, our fathers, our goddamn children, our wives, our husbands, our friends. This bastard, this diabolical piece of shit just won't leave us alone. You know what I'm saying? Just will not leave us alone for us to just get our shit together. You know what I'm saying? It just won't. So we go out the house and we got all this goddamn poison outside this motherfucker. We ain't got no choice but to stop and purchase the poison, which continues to fuck up our mind. Yeah, all that shit, man. This motherfucker here, this bastard set up shop everywhere. And there was no such thing as Metropolitan, for the record. There was no such thing as Metropolitan, was it? You know what I'm saying? We live natural, no matter what. Even if it was in America, even if it was like in Chicago or New York or whatever. But like the very beginning of this 6-minute video, what they said was what? Niggas occupied Miami. So the sick, diabolical bastard decided to do what? Put a highway, an interstate right through that shit. Pollution, industries, in dust. Now niggas is breathing in dust and more fumes. You know what I'm saying? So this is like, it then start building. I mean, this shit wild as fuck. If you see this diabolical son of a bitch, right? It wasn't like that. They keep coming in our shit and then turning it into some type of metropolitan motherfuckers. And then the mother demonic bastards start setting up high-end shit and pushing niggas in some fucking corner stuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? And intoxicating one another and violating one another and manipulating one another. You know what I'm saying? But that's how that shit started. Like, this shit wasn't like, come on with nigga, nigga. Man, they came in and fucked all this shit up. For real. Put on record, man, Atlanta ain't never had a fucking highway, interstate. So, you know what I'm saying? This was our migration. This was our Mecca, you know what I'm saying, to Georgia. And, you know, it wasn't having all that. Now, goddamn 50 different goddamn highways and shit, 3 million motherfuckers, and it is hell on goddamn wheels, and we the bad guy. Crime is rampant in the motherfucking Negro area.
We've had modest improvement, but segregation persists. And economic segregation has spiked since 1970. The so-called American dream is only working for a relatively small slice of the population that can afford to buy their way into what I call gold standard neighborhoods that have the best of everything. And everybody else struggles, and the Black poor struggle the most.
So what happens now?
Listen, what is the struggle? What are they struggling with? They struggling with the environment that they're in, that they put them crackers put them niggas in. They came in and fucked up every goddamn thing. This is the struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's a mental goddamn struggle. By this time, you don't even know you in it. You just think this is your life and you have to live it. You know what I'm saying? Just like it is. You can't change. You can't make it better. It's a struggle. Every day it's a fucking struggle. No matter what. Even if a nigga is in a goddamn, what she call it, a gold standard community and shit. Less than that, it's still a goddamn struggle. And then some just stop struggling. They just accept what is given to them. And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Some just, you know, hard to get off of one thing. I mean, it's a motherfucker, man. This bastard, man. You got to blame the white man for all this shit. This sick-ass motherfucker. Leave us a goddamn alone. Get your shit out of our neighborhoods. Take everything, fuck out. Take your poison out of our neighborhoods. Just get the fuck out. Take your ugly-ass school books out of our schools. Get every goddamn shit that belong to your monkey ass out of that shit and watch niggas wake the fuck up. Watch them thrive. Watch they thrive, man. Just take your shit. Take your McDonald's. Take your liquor stores. Take all that shit. Now this motherfucker won't do it. You know what this motherfucker did in the past 5 years? This nigga ain't put rehab in the black neighborhoods. This motherfucker put shoot-up trap houses, legalized trap houses in the black neighborhoods where they can just go in and get their dope and sit there all day, dope the fuck up. This is what this motherfucker did. This motherfucker ain't putting no goddamn he keep coming in this bitch making it worse. Every time you show your face, somebody dies, motherfucker. Goddamn, and Mr. White Man already goddamn. What Mr. White Man do 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago? That nigga said crack pipes for every goddamn body. You just won't just leave us alone. You know what I'm saying? You keep administering foods with drugs and drugs with food, motherfucker. Just keep dropping that shit off in our neighborhoods, motherfucker. This is not segregation. This is integration. He just keep integrating his goddamn sick, diabolical motherfucking self in our shit. And then want to blame some shit about a broken home and the reason why black kids or black men or black women ain't shit. No, motherfucker, we ain't shit because you ain't shit, motherfucker. You keep bringing your ass in this bitch. This cracker is a bad habit. Period. This motherfucker here. He won't do that shit to them goddamn white neighborhoods, would he? He ain't coming in there infesting them motherfuckers with some Hindus, some Chinese motherfuckers, some Arabs, liquor stores, all types of shit. That shit ain't in that motherfucker. Where you gonna find a crack house at? You won't even, I'm talking about a crack house that these motherfuckers legalize. Heroin house. You won't find no heroin motherfucking house in no goddamn cracker neighborhood. This is a program, them social programs, they only put that shit up there in them segregated, so-called segregated Negro goddamn areas. Why that bitch ain't talking about that? Everybody want to talk about some goddamn house. Fuck a goddamn house. Fuck that old equity housing ass dumb shit. Motherfucker, it's going to be a problem regardless because this motherfucker is in our lives. This son of a bitch is in our life. You hear me?
In every facet, Don.
Yeah, every goddamn facet, man. I have not seen a health department in the white people goddamn community. They got a health department in every Negro community and shit, man. This shit gave us AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, gave us drugs, gave us goddamn fucked up ass education that actually drops the child's self-esteem and confidence and shit. All this type of shit. This motherfucking here. Now don't put legalized drug houses in the motherfucker. Come on now. Fuck you expect. Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stage like they just don't care.
Well, some advocates are hopeful.
Home applauds this executive order for really focusing on.
Look at this fat bitch. She have no idea that, goddamn it, that devil is in her body. That white man is the reason why this bitch is obese. She don't even know. She don't even know. She suffer from ignorance. Her goddamn self is gonna goddamn be the executive director of Housing Opportunity Made Equal.
Historical patterns of racial segregation and discrimination in housing,
while others remain cautiously optimistic. Here's Professor Cashin's suggestion.
I don't take credit for this, but I applaud it. There should be an equity analysis. The federal government spends so much money, it should track who's getting it by neighborhood, and it should pursue racial equity in the distribution of resources. There's been a lot of movement at the local level on this. For the example of Baltimore, they did an equity analysis and found that they were spending 4 times as much money in majority white neighborhoods as in majority black ones. I think we're in this moment where people should pursue racial equity in the distribution of resources. There's been a lot of movement at the local level on this. For the example of Baltimore, they did an equity analysis and found that they were spending 4 times as much money in majority white neighborhoods as in majority black ones. I think we're in.
Oh, they were spending 4 times the amount of money in white neighborhoods than they was in the black neighborhoods. That's what you're talking about on the federal level. Was y'all able to get that? You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
They were spending more money developing, I reckon, or whatever the fuck, putting all that good shit in the white neighborhoods.
Don, assistance as well. Assistance as well.
Oh, like what type of assistance? Because you know, I don't know shit about that. Like what? Like white people? Like let's say they had a fund that they can go into, and like a fund set up for their ass and be like they can pull out goddamn $100,000 and do a startup business, that type of shit. Like they had funds like that for them and all that. What? Like what? Because I don't know. Like what?
Basically.
Okay, because I was thinking when they're saying they put money developing in the white neighborhoods, I'm thinking like better shopping, better all this other type of stuff, better food. Like, do Negroes have a Whole Food store in their neighborhood?
Nope.
Yeah, so shit like that. I was thinking as far as franchise economics and corporate.
Every facet, Don.
Yeah, parks, regulations and shit and all that type of stuff, man. Like putting money in all over that shit. The only time they put money in the black neighborhoods when it's time to push their ass out is when they come in to funk the whole little shit up, get it better. But it makes you wonder, though. See, Mr. White Man knows one thing regarding this. If I turn them into animals, then if we put all this good shit in it, all they're going to do is tear it up. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to waste the fucking money. You know? He's already created an animal brain, like a beastie fucking mentality in the Negro area, in the Negro people. You got me? So it's like there's no way that we could glorify you know what I'm saying, the Negro cities or the Negro area, Negro communities or Negro neighborhoods, if they ain't gonna do shit but, you know, tear it the fuck down and start breaking into it. You see what I'm saying? You got me?
Oh, yeah.
Start breaking into these stores and shit like that, you know? They can't do it. They're not going to be able to do it. And when they get pissed, they tear up their own shit. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, if a nigga was gunned down by the police in Minnesota, niggas all over the United States would tear up their own fucking neighborhood, even though their own neighborhoods and their communities already tore the fuck up.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? And start burning their own shit down. So when Caucasians get pissed, I don't know what they do, because I don't even think they get pissed.
They write to their senators and congressmen.
Yeah, right. And the only thing that a nigga write is just their name on a ballot, and they just write a little check mark on the thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they go to city council meetings and shit like that. So it's like,
there you go.
What? So like, if you think like a white person, a white man, or a group of white men, you know what I'm saying, and you've been pouring money into, let's say, a Caucasian area simply because they're not gonna fuck it up. But not only that they're not gonna fuck it up, and even though they were the ones civilized and we were the civilizers, but because they did so much brain damage on Negroes throughout the centuries, that it's impossible to give them anything good, because they're brain damaged. They'll fuck it up, and they will steal from it. You know what I'm saying? Like how a child will steal cookies from their own refrigerator,
which makes no damn sense.
Absolutely. From a refrigerator they got access to. That's amazing, right? That's some natural shit, right?
Incredibly amazing.
Yeah, and when it don't get its way, it tear up shit. But they did a horrible. They did something horrible to to the majority of Negroes, and they can't leave Newbie. They stuck right there. They can't leave until the white man pushes them the fuck out for regentrification. You know what I'm saying? Then they turn that shit back into some lavish shit. You know what I'm saying?
Only way.
Yeah. Yeah, then they evict the Chinese people too. Yeah, all of them got to go. That's why in the predominantly white areas that I've been moving into, I rarely able to see Chinese people set up shop. And you know they're the most filthiest because they attract the rats. Chinese people, they love them some rats, don't they? French and the Chinese motherfuckers, they bring rats with them. Did you know that?
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. But I don't see Chinese motherfuckers, man. And for equal opportunity, this is amazing, right? Because they don't discriminate. Remember, your law is they don't discriminate. They allow one Chinese restaurant in the white community. When I go to the black community, it's 50 goddamn, in one area, 50 goddamn different Chinese restaurants. Some selling fried chicken and collard greens to a nigga, and a dumbass nigga eating from them. But it's only one. It's one of each. It's one Chinese motherfucker in the white community as a business owner, one Hindu as a business owner, one Arab. It's one of each of them motherfuckers. But that's as far as it go. Everything else corporate. You know what I'm saying? So they keep it one liquor store too. It ain't a lot, and that motherfucker closed at 5 o'clock.
Oh, it ain't a liquor store. They sell spirits. They don't sell liquor.
No, it's called wine. It's called Wine and Country, motherfucker.
There you go.
The word liquor ain't even on that bitch.
Oh, you won't see that anywhere.
You won't see the word liquor on any of that shit in the white neighborhood, white community. That shit amazing. Yep.
You said it, Doc.
I live it, man. Shit, I got the fuck out of there. I know it's a difference, man. And you won't see nobody hanging out at gas stations either. That shit amazing. You won't see none of that shit. It's interesting, ain't it? Quiet and shit.
Clean, no trash on the floor.
Yeah. And there's always somebody cleaning up at the gas station, man. Keeping everything clean. Keeping the goddamn trash, empty the trash by the pumps and everything, man. Adding goddamn Windex inside the little trash can for you to clean your windows and shit. Just shit. Goes to who the fuck is your district, your mayor of your city, your senator that's over the district. All of that applies.
That's what I
And
was
so
saying.
you know
They
I'm
go
about
to
to
their
go there.
congressman. They go to their senator. They appeal.
Yeah. Then they go to their mayor and they kick the chief of police ass and the goddamn county sheriff. They goddamn, they fucking don't play that shit.
And guess what
They're
happens?
not
If
finna
nothing
let
gets
them,
done,
yeah. They
don't
hold
get
them
reelected.
motherfuckers responsible. Yep, they hold them all responsible.
That's how it works.
Yep, they hold them all responsible. They don't play that shit. Yeah, but because Negroes live in a highly populated metropolitan area now, it's you don't know who's who. You don't give a fuck no more. You just go to work, come home, drink, do your thing, watch TV or whatever, to repeat, step and repeat. So they're not paying attention to the state or the condition that they're in because they think it's natural. And to not pay attention to the condition that you're in, that means you're going to ignore the officials that is in black skin that's over your conditions. Your politicians, your school board attendant, your superintendent, and all that fucking shit. You're going to ignore it all. You know what I'm saying? You're not even going to blame the crime is too high. You ain't even paying attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're used to it. You're numb to the cage that they put you in, and you can't even get out there, motherfucker. You don't even know you in a concentration camp. You don't even know you in the ghetto. You don't even know that this son of a bitch. They don't even know that the liquor store is placed there for them to goddamn fuck up their brain cells. Alcohol destroys the brains. They don't even know. They don't even know why it's there. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know why the liquor stores are there. They don't even know. Because the brain cells are already gone. They don't even know. From passed down to generation, man. They don't even know none of this shit, man. Let me finish this stupid ass video.
Where people are waking up, sad to say, because of the slow execution of George Floyd, to the realities of systemic racism. And I believe there is an ascending majority multiracial coalition that wants something better than a separate unequal nation that overinvests in some neighborhoods and disinvests and preys upon people in other neighborhoods. I'm hopeful, but you can never stop.
Well, tell me, I'm looking and hearing, but I ain't really paying attention. What the fuck the bitch say?
She said there's a multiracial crowd that is pushing
coalition.
For better coalition. But not in their neighborhoods, though. They don't want them to move to their neighborhood, but it's multiracial.
I don't get it. Explain. I woke up dumb today.
They're walking for it, right? They want to be a part of it, but where are they? Where do they want them to go? Into their neighborhoods?
Who is the them that you're talking about?
The multiracial coalition.
And what they doing again?
They're protesting against it.
They showing these pictures of George Floyd protests. I don't get it.
Rewind it, Doc.
I'm not going to rewind it. I'm just saying they showing pictures of the protest while this bitch is talking about a multi-coalition shit. It don't go together.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. See, yeah, I get what you're saying. Took a minute. Okay, so the image is showing of Floyd, George, whatever the fuck his name, protest of a whole bunch of Caucasians protesting for George Floyd. But the law professor, black bitch law professor at a fucking university is talking about a multi-racial coalition, and they're protesting about what? They're not. No, 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 they're not. They're not protesting about a goddamn thing. That's why you're saying, where would they go? Are they doing it? Yeah, are they doing it there? Like, whatever the fuck you were saying, newbie. They're not. No, the fuck they're not. No, the fuck they're not. This is a goddamn George Floyd goddamn clip. I always saw that white protesters was nothing more than doing like the George Floyd shit, crisis active protesters. I had a link that I wanted to show people during that time that it's called Become a Protester, and it's all headed by George Soros and shit like that. Like that's why, matter of fact, before shit gets started, they train these motherfuckers on how to protest and how to tear up shit. It's a website. You know what I'm saying? It's a job. Protesting is a job or some old shit. They recruit, right? And so a lot of that shit. That's why when all them motherfuckers started tearing up shit, people were saying Antifa was part of it, because Antifa was recruiting protesters and showing them how to go into nigger neighborhoods and start tearing up shit. And eventually a nigger would start doing the same goddamn thing. Once they see other people, you know what I'm saying, doing that shit, nigga gonna jump right in line and start doing that. But this was all, staged. It was the whole. Listen, I knew that George Floyd was a motherfucking lie when they snatched my video down, snatched my page down, banned the video and all that type of shit. So it always let you know when they involved. You know what I'm saying? When I was playing Pharaoh, how he exposed the whole George Floyd shit, and YouTube came and shut my shit down, shut his page down, shut all that shit. That's how I know that shit was staged, because it was just an average nigga, you know what I'm saying, with not them, you know what I'm saying, participating in it, not George Soros and the goddamn government and all them motherfuckers creating this lie for motherfuckers to believe. And if it's just a regular ass nigga and I'm exposing this regular ass nigga, that shit to stay up. You always know that your devil friend is involved when you expose their ass. You know what I'm saying? And when you expose their ass, and your devil friends such as YouTube, Facebook, social media, all of that shit starts to penalize you, disable your account, and all that shit, that lets you know right the fuck there, it is a conspiracy. It's no longer theory. It is the fucking truth. When you go against these motherfuckers, they deactivate your ass. So if it was real, if a lot of this shit was fucking real, like to the truth, like if COVID was real, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit would happen. But the moment you expose their ass, it lets you know that when they come at you, they deactivate your ass, snatch everything down you fucking say, it's because they planned this shit. They planned that George Floyd shit. They staged the whole shit, which is why people pages on YouTube started getting deactivated, because you figured it out. You solved, you herein lies the truth. And their lies, the truth was revealed. So this is bullshit. I always keep that in mind, boys and girls. And I'm just waiting too. That's why I'm being very careful with the whole Russian shit right now, because I know they lying about that shit.
The other foot's about to drop.
Yeah, eventually, when they keep exposing themselves and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna start, saying misinformation, deactivating the page, taking away the fucking show and shit like that. You just sit back and watch. You'll see. You know what I'm saying? When they don't want you to have a say in nothing, that means what? They're trying to control a lie and keep spreading the fucking lies and have people believe it. So I'm just sitting waiting on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is why they very careful. They treating this whole Russian and Ukraine shit like real careful where you can't really, you know what I'm saying? You can expose it or you can, you know what I'm saying, see the bullshit in it, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. When they raided the Capitol or whatever the fuck that shit is, a couple of years ago, last year, whenever, right? And all I just posted on Facebook was God bless the Patriots. Facebook deactivated my account for 90 days. I said, God bless the Patriots, God damn it. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with that shit?
I was asking myself that same thing. What is wrong with that?
Exactly. They want you one-sided. You know what I'm saying? They want you one-sided. If they're mad at Russia, you got to be mad at Russia. If they're mad at China, you got to be mad at China. If they're mad at Trump, you got to be mad at Trump. They're one-sided. You know what I'm saying? You can't use two brains, two sides of your brain. You can't use logic. They're feeding off your imagination side. You know what I'm saying? So you can't use logic and reasoning. The moment you use logic and reasoning, they shut you down. The other side of your fucking brain. You know what I'm saying? They shut you down. All we used was logic and reasoning with this whole COVID bullshit, and Nicoleone Radio got taken down. We used the left side of the brain. This is how they do it. This is all bullshit. That's how you always gonna know it's bullshit. Really, really, really. Because they don't want the masses to wake the fuck up from the lies they telling them and you in the fucking way. So you know it's wrong. This shit started happening. This shit started happening during Trump, man. This whole censoring ass shit. Well, fuck it. I'll say the homosexual movement with Obama. That's when that shit really, that's when it really started. You can't say you don't like homos. You can't say you don't like, you say any of that shit, here it comes. Like I can say what I don't fucking like. I have a right to say that. Not a right by the United States. It's my own right I gave myself. If I don't like green eggs and fucking ham, bitch, God damn it, get the fuck over it. You don't have to censor a motherfucker because I'm not with it. But you can tell it's an agenda. You know what I'm saying? You always know it's an agenda when they deactivate your ass because you're not for the agenda. You know what I'm saying? You ain't part of the goddamn slaughter. You're not part of the sheeples. That means you can lead the sheeples away from these motherfuckers who got their ass under mind control. If it was real, if all this shit was real, right, it'll be different. It'll be different. And they got these educated Negroes doing all the fucking talking about everything this cracker has done or want them to do what they want the cracker to do for these Negroes. Got the wrong niggas talking. And the wrong niggas talking get to keep talking. The right niggas talking got to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Got to be quiet. Got to be censored. Which you know it's an agenda. What up, Brian? They never mention how the U.S. military been all up in Ukraine and shit, arming their little neo-Nazi battalion. And they won't. And they won't. I don't even think this got anything to do with our generation, Brian. I think it's the mind fuck them millennials. You know what I'm saying? And, of course, them older motherfuckers that don't know shit get all their information from news. You know what I'm saying? From whatever the news and their current government say to them. They do it all the time. They ain't no way in fucking hell.
And we know that's on a slant. That's on a big slant.
Yeah. They know that shit. But hey, it is what it is. I'm with the small people. I'm with the people they can't stand. If I had to, you know what I'm talking about? I'm with Trump and Anon and Putin and shit. Whoever the fucking world don't like, I like them. I always been like that, even in school. If it's a whole class that hated one motherfucker in the class, I ended up being that motherfucker friend. Because I already know y'all, and then you find out that this motherfucker was better than every last one of the motherfuckers that made up the whole class put together. I always go against the grain or the majority. Because I know I know y'all motherfuckers ain't shit. You can't trust the majority, can you? Even Jesus, even God wasn't interested in the majority. It was only interested in a few. You understand? Harvard is not interested in the majority. It's only interested in a few.
Select few.
A select few. It's common fucking sense. The military, the high-ranking up the ladder-ass military ain't interested in all them motherfuckers that's in the military. It's only interested in a select few that come upstairs and come sit amongst us so we can give you this truth. Absolutely. That's how it is, right? It said many are called, but only a few is chosen. So it's about the few. And if you think and act like the fucking many, ain't nobody interested in your goddamn dumb ass. That ain't nothing but goddamn annihilation. That ain't nothing but to lead your ass to the slaughter. And you know what? The many still don't know that shit. Still ain't figured that out. They still ain't figured that out. They ain't got no common sense, man. My man Biden said, y'all niggas need to take common sense steps. The masses ain't got that.
Working for and organizing for the country he wanted. Generations more radical and less tired than me. There's always another generation coming.
And that same generation gonna be doing the same dumbass shit. The generation before it does.
Perpetual cycle.
Yeah. Yeah. Just falling for the dumb shit every fucking time. That's how they want you. They want to control your emotions. You know what I'm saying? They've been staging a few good men. They're right, Miss Smith. They've been staging all types of goddamn cop killing a nigga ass shit forever, and niggas just keep jumping on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just falling for it. Meanwhile, this little dumbass clip I played is about housing situation for niggas. But yet they showing a protest of goddamn George Floyd, calling it a multi-coalition. That's a multi-race coalition. You see this? It's from the root. Black people are confused. This is the root. Y'all know the root, black owned and some shit. The title is Racial Segregation and Concentrated Poverty, the history of housing in Black America, but it's all about what? George Floyd. It's all about George Floyd in this motherfucker. You look at the images of George Floyd. They still keeping that narrative going. How the fuck you gonna learn anything from a nigga if a nigga is already on the that they can't even put the right images up for you to understand racial segregation and concentrated poverty? How the fuck can we get there when all you got is a whole bunch of motherfuckers goddamn talking about some nigga shot down or choked to death by some fucking white boy? That ain't gonna help us understand this shit. My brother, my sister. That's why you gotta go to white people, man. That's why you gotta go to white people. See what I'm saying? You gotta hear it from the horses, from the dog's mouth. You hear me?
Yep. No faith, just facts.
Hell yeah. But even that devil know how to motherfucking goddamn, when he get in that corner, that motherfucking goddamn pick up and go. He run. Can't let this shit. The Root and Black Star is narrative sites, not news sites. Man, black people are just fucked up. You hear me? It's like a black nigga that got on the shirt say he loved his blackness and he laid up with a goddamn German Shepherd though. They are confused and confusing the Negro. Y'all want to do some of this hard-ass reading from the C.I.A. files? Newbie, can you drop it in? I know you got to go mobile, though. But, I mean, you know, I just want to take a rest from trying to goddamn read them redacted-ass, scribble-scrabble-ass C.I.A. files for a while. J1 said, hell yeah. Newbie, drop the link in the after party if you can, baby.
I feel you, Dad. I think I'm cross-eyed now.
Man, for real, man. I had to fucking chill out from that shit. Like, yo, this is here. Give my eyes a rest for about a week or two, goddamn. This goddamn. You see, y'all want to hear that bullshit, but y'all don't want to help or try to read this goddamn bullshit. Them CIA files, man. Goddamn, we doing all the work and shit. Eyes all fucked up trying to make sense out of a goddamn word that's blurred the fuck out, man. Y'all don't even say good damn job. You know, goddamn, WGAG Radio. Cash out, bitch. Give us something for this hard. This hard, nigga. This ain't like, this shit worse than goddamn trying to do a goddamn push-up and you a fat bitch that weighs 700 pounds, man. This shit here hard work, man. This shit hurt the brain, motherfucking. Shit hurt the brain. I'm trying to read this shit.
It's decryption.
It's decryption like a motherfucker, man. Doing all that goddamn work for you niggas. The fuck? Y'all won't need help. That's why the black neighborhood is so run down. You see one bitch sweeping the porch and everybody else just sit out there and dirty up the whole goddamn street and the porch again. Y'all don't fucking help with shit. That's why the black neighborhood ain't shit. Black America is garbage.
There's no black America, Dad.
Damn sure ain't it? If it was, goddamn it look just like it is now. Whatever the fuck they believe it is, it still look like that. Run down everything. And I always say this, man, the majority of them black men that lives in the goddamn rundown ass black community looking like a fucking ghetto, majority of them do construction, they're carpenters, they're electricians and all that type of shit. And they won't even fix up their own goddamn neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They painters and shit.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? If they studied the law, man, you know, if that damn Jew-ass, nasty Jew motherfucker that owned that building don't fucking keep that shit up, you start goddamn keeping it up, motherfucker, it's rightfully yours, adverse possession. If you can keep that shit up for 20 years, that shit yours. You better look at your state law. But niggas won't even do that shit. They'll go to the white community and build the whole motherfucking goddamn 7-row fucking houses. Plant goddamn beautiful trees and come back to the Negro ghetto and won't do a goddamn thing but throw a goddamn beer can on the ground. All these niggas got skills. They won't apply it in their own life. Did you know that? They won't apply it. They won't take it home once they get off work. They won't do it. Somebody is knocking on the fucking door, window, or some shit. What the fuck? Yo! Did you hear that knocking? Hello? Newbie, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, that's the pool guy. Okay. Yeah, this motherfucker.
The cabana boy?
Hey, baby. Oh, shit. Water. So we need to turn it off then. Where's the leak coming from?
It must be coming from the spa because where it's coming out at, that's above the pool level. So
Can you take a picture?
yeah, I took pictures. I'm about to send it to my job. So
Yeah, send it to Steve. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn, babe. They here Monday too, ain't it?
Yep.
You come on Monday.
So that's probably where we're coming from the whole time. That's probably
That's
why the
probably
water level was low.
Yep.
Every time you fill it up, the spa.
So the spot is damn. Oh shit. Oh, water from there. That shit scared the shit out of me. Like, goddamn, the pool leaking from the night. Thank you, baby. Okay, thank you. the door I came out of? No, I must came out of this. I don't know. The door is... This door is locked. Maybe I came out of here. Hope I ain't locked myself out. God damn. I know I ain't locked myself out. This motherfucker. What the hell? How the fuck did I? Lock. What the fuck? I can't get in. What the hell? I gotta use your cell phone. How the hell? Yo, I am locked out the fucking house. How the fuck did that happen? I know I didn't come through there, and I know I didn't come through there. I need your cell phone. Let me call my daughter. I ain't this a bitch. How the fuck I lock myself out? Hold on, man. I done locked myself out. How the fuck that happened? God damn. Man, I'm locked out the house. You calm. I don't know how the fuck that happened. The pool got knocked on the door. I came out to the pool area, and I don't know how that door locked on my ass. Huh? Oh, goddamn. I'm in. Good thing, the bathroom where the other bedroom leads to the pool, that door. I'm glad it is. All right, baby. You can get in for now. Yeah, boy. Hold on, get up. My oil out here. Thank you, babe. What's your name? Rick. Ray. Thank you, Ray. I'm the cover, babe. Boy, I'm so glad. I heard that door was unlocked. It's the bedroom that leads to the goddamn pool and shit. God damn, how the hell did that happen?
I don't know, Don. I was about to call your friendly neighborhood police for you.
Man, this some wild shit. I walked out the door. How the fuck did it end up being locked?
Is it a key on the other side? Is it a key lock on the other side and then a handle on the inside?
Yeah.
Because a lot of those pools are like that.
Yeah.
To keep people from coming in, but you can go out.
That's some wild ass shit, man. I know I walked out that damn door. I mean, how the fuck it locked on its own? That's some wild shit. God damn, that's some. Oh man, made me think I walked out the front door and walked around or some shit. Okay. Woo. Woo. Look at Taekwondo. See how distractions pop up. Come on, Nuba, you ready? Did you drop it in there for me, boo?
I dropped it, Don. I dropped it.
Oh, okay. God damn, boy, I got locked out the house, man. I got no cigarette either, man. Oh, my God, I would have broke a window. Oh, man. Good thing that door was open. I heard that door be open, though, because one day they told me to lock it. I heard a voice say, that door in that room is unlocked. I said, man, no, it fucking ain't. These bitches ain't that stupid. So it's been unlocked the whole damn time for about 2 months. All right, I'm ready. Hold on, y'all. Bear with a player. Let's go. Let's get into some C.I.A. files, baby. Y'all ready?
Let go.
All right, what number we on? 70 something, 60, 70?
No, I want to say 70, 78 possibly.
The last time we did this shit, right? was when homeboy broke down how to do mass mind control on the incense, how to put it in incense, how to put it in television, how to put it in all that shit, how to use people. So that was when he wrote the letter to let me see.
I'm thinking that was 77.
All right, let me click on it real quick. Let me see if that's it. Yep, dear, my dear. That's right. We just need to read that one more time. My dear. We need to read 78. That letter right there, boy. That letter right there. Just give everybody a... God damn, are you fucking kidding me? They are tripping. Come on, computer. Come on, don't do me like this. Yeah, I'm going to read that letter one more time so y'all can get an idea of where they want to put this shit. And whoever this is that they wrote this letter to, this motherfucker runs Rutgers, that psychology and psychiatric college. December 6, 1956. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger. All right. Dear such and such, whoever runs Rutgers at the time, blank and I wish to thank you for your consideration and interest in the matters we discussed with you a week ago, Wednesday. The problems are unusual and unique. And as we mentioned to you, they have caused us to reverse and change our thinking in many ways. We thought that we would set out for your consideration, again, the basic problems that concern us, and let us consider these matters in whatever free time you can spare. We know you are very busy, but we also know that a challenge like this to a man of your training and ability is difficult to resist. Set out below are morally, is it morally? Set out below are morally a series of headings. Some of the details we discussed with you at our last meeting.
Oh, it's merely done.
Huh?
Merely.
You think it's merely? Set out below are merely a series of headings. Some of the details we discussed with you at our last meeting, and we hope in the near future we can go over these matters again with you. Any ideas you may have or even random thoughts, we know would be most valuable. Number one, the production of anesthesia, which could be regularly and successfully produced, is of extreme importance. No, amnesia. God damn, they want everybody to have amnesia.
Amnesia, yes.
The production of amnesia, which could be regularly and successfully produced, is of extreme importance. Number two, indirect, secret, or concealed induction methods are always of interest. What's induction?
To get induced, like under anesthesia, you get induced.
Number three, mechanical. This is very important, y'all. Listen to this. Mechanical, visual, or auditory stimulation that will produce hypnosis or any suggestible state would be most interesting as far as we are concerned. The names of any experimenters in this field and their experiments, no matter how weird, inconclusive, or unusual, are of interest.
They sound
Number
thirsty,
four.
God.
Huh?
They sound thirsty.
They sound focused.
That too.
They focus. They determined. 4, the use of any drugs, chemicals, gases, or aerosols that could be or have been used as a trigger in this work are of interest. 5, long-range or extremely complex problems in post-hypnotic control are of interest. 6, any ideas concerning the use of hypnosis or suggestion by orators to audiences of various sizes are regarded as important, particularly tricks of auditory, voice level studies, lighting effects, stage effects, or stage dressing. Boy, you got to be careful where you put your entertainment focus on.
This is really specific, too.
Yeah. That scared me the most. Number 7, the question of the use of olfactory stimulation by incense, perfumes, or other types of odors as an adjunct to hypnosis or suggestion is of interest. Here it is. Number 8, any knowledge which you may have of large audiences being affected by moving pictures, television, broadcast, etc. would be appreciated. Any knowledge which you may have of a large audience being affected, which is why I don't tune in. Which is why I don't watch what the majority watches on television or what they listen to being broadcast. All of that shit is hypnosis. It's another reason why I don't fuck with the Super Bowl and their fucking commercials, any of that shit. Lighting, stage, all that. I stay out of that. Yep, I missed out. Ha! Yep. Can't fuck with it. What the majority tune into, baby. Number 9, the possibility of developing a speaking technique before a large audience. The possibility of developing a speaking technique before large audiences, which would include mannerisms designed to heighten group susceptibility.
Oh, boy.
That's dangerous. Y'all
That
fall
is
for it
very-
every time. Y'all waiting on a professional, proper speaking motherfucker. And they're right. So they can mind fuck you. Somebody speak proper. Number 10, any knowledge of experts involving the classic theory that a person under... Thank you. Any knowledge of experiments involving the classic theory that a person under hypnosis will not act against their religious background, training, education, etc., is of interest to us. And Nubie, I always ask you this. What the fuck number 10 mean? What they want to do? What they interested in?
Any knowledge of experiments involving the classic theory that a person under hypnosis will not act against their religious background, training, education, etc., is of interest to us.
What they saying?
So that they're looking for people that they would think that would not act contrary to how in what they believe in their education. That'll be of interest to them.
Any knowledge of experiments involving the classic theory that a person under hypnosis will not act against their religious background, training, education, etc. I don't get it.
You don't get it done?
I kind of not do, yeah, sometimes, but not always, likely.
You sure you're not hypnotized?
That was a fucking survey right there, man. That was a survey. Always, not likely, sometimes. That was me taking a goddamn test. Do you more likely or most likely or not likely or highly likely or disagree?
90 seconds.
What kind of? Like, check which box. I don't fucking know. 12, 11. Any ideas of experiments which would tend to prove some of the above? We're about to go into overtime, ladies and gentlemen. If you need to, hurry up and restart your phone and call back in. Call-in number is, I would know it, 425. Oh, nope, that ain't on there. Whatever the fuck the number is. Sorry, I'm nowhere near it. Reading the C.I.A. and getting locked out the house at the same time.
60 seconds.
Any ideas of experiments that would tend to prove some of the above or would seem too dangerous, too shocking, too unusual for routine testing would be of interest to us. So we game for everything you got. Give us whatever you got. It's not gonna. If you think it's too shocking for us, if you think it's some unusual shit, we game. We're not. We can accept it all. All the sick shit you got, give it to us. Any knowledge, 12, any knowledge that you may have of the induction of hypnosis by force, such as the carotid artery, the carotid or artery technique, or induction following shock or trauma interests us. Something like that, I think they said. All right, 516.
10 seconds.
It's me, Don. I called back in. That was carotid, by the way. Carotid artery.
Carotid. Okay, carotid. You're so smart. Carotid artery technique or induction following shock or trauma is of interest to us. We game for all that crazy shit. We grant that the above list is long and that any item individually could well deserve a PhD thesis, but what? But we feel with your background and your long connection with this work, any comments or ideas you may have should be very valuable. Blank and I are looking forward to talking with you again. This probably will not be until after the new year, but whenever it is, we will call you in advance so that arrangements can be made at your convenience. Perhaps next time we can have dinner and go to some area more secure than your office at Rutgers. Let me again remind you, although I know it is not necessary, that the matters we are discussing are more sensitive and are highly classified. If you wish to keep the list of subjects for consideration, cut them out of the letter and destroy the rest. Again, let me say that we have greatly appreciated your consideration and assistance. Sincerely yours, blank. Ain't gonna tell us. It's not a goddamn thing. There it is. That was file 77. That's where we stopped at, I hope. We want to go to classified 78, letter regarding use of hypnosis, February 8th, 1957. Oh, man, I would love to sit down. Let me see if this computer done gave it to me. Computer said, bitch, we ain't giving you shit. Hold up. Nuka, are you there? Can you read it? Oh, you can't. Did you go mobile already?
I'm here, Don. Not yet. I'm not mobile yet.
Okay, can you read that letter so I can have a sit?
Yeah.
Until hopefully my computer can give it to me.
We have here February 8th, 1957, it looks. Dear Blank, we were delighted to receive your most interesting letter of 22nd of January, 1957. Sorry to hear of the attack of arthritis, and we hope that it is better now. Blank and I have gone over your material and suggestions and find them very useful. The problem of the use of hypnosis by a public speaker or some related technique which could be used by an individual to control or influence a crowd is of considerable importance. And as you have noted, there is very little information along these lines anywhere. This area is particularly interesting to Blank. He told me that he will obtain Blank book immediately. Your comments concerning those possibilities of asking the subjects do something against their...
Making. That's making.
Is it making? Okay.
Yeah, making the subjects do something against their...
All right. Your comments concerning the possibilities of making the subjects do something against their... what the word is?
I don't know, whatever the word is, LES at the end. Ethics, okay.
Convictions were also extremely interesting.
Okay, so that goes back then, Newbie, to the letter that they wrote to the Rutgers guy.
Right.
You know, If you read that part again, that's what they want.
That's what
making them do it against their ethics or religion. Yeah, yeah. Which is why so many did. Keep going, newbie.
All right. Unfortunately, these single tests without preconditions or properly building a background are not too valid. In general, your examples cover most of the experiences in the field. However, the next time we have you, we will tell you of some unusual work and results with which we are familiar. I found your reaction to the carotid artery technique interesting. Some people insist the technique is very dangerous, and your reactions convinced me that this area could stand a great deal of work.
Can I ask you to rewind? I had to take a phone call. I know that's wrong, but nigga, can you take it back to your comments concerning the possibility of making the subjects do something against their ethics and religious convictions?
Mm-hmm. Your comments concerning the possibility of making the subjects do something against their ethics or religious convictions were also extremely interesting. Unfortunately, these single tests without proper conditions or properly building a background are not too valid. In general, your examples cover most of the experiences in the field. However, the next time we see you, we will tell you of some unusual work and results with which we are familiar. I found your reaction to the carotid artery techniques interesting. Some people insist the technique...
He said, interest me. I found your reaction to the technique.
Carotid artery technique interests me, okay.
So this is the letter. So they did talk to the guy at Rutgers.
Right.
Yeah, so now they responded to him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I have not tried the technique myself, but have been present when it has been done.
Why does it say in that sentence, though, it say you skipped something? The sentence right after technique is interest to me. It says some people insist the technique is very dangerous.
It's very dangerous. And your reaction convinced me that this area could stand a great deal of work. I have not tried the technique myself, but have been present when it has been done. There is some debate as to whether or not this is true hypnosis or a trauma-like condition.
A coma.
Okay. Coma-like condition produced as a result of pressure on the artery.
Read that sentence from the beginning, please. Read the sentence. There is some debate.
There is some debate as to whether or not, right, this is true hypnosis or a coma-like condition produced as a result of pressure on the artery. I'll have to start looking for volunteers.
Oh, Lord.
People volunteer to put that down.
Yes.
Never know what you're signing up for. The rest of your suggestions and ideas are very worthwhile. As I said before, I hope to discuss them with you in the near future at some greater length. Blank and I know that you are very busy with teaching and the special work you do for the blank. We were, however, very impressed with you, with your honesty in this field. And in fact, that you were willing to spend some of your valuable time with us. sometime in the near future, we will get in touch with you and try to arrange it so that our visit will not interfere with any schoolwork or other work you may be doing. I'm very much in favor of
informal.
What is?
Informal discussion.
Informal discussions in this, I would say, what matter? Or something. Let's say this in this matter. Some quiet.
In this field, it's field, FIELD.
In this field. In this field. Some. It says some quiet.
Yep, some quiet spot.
And perhaps we can arrange it so that you could come too.
To the local hotel.
To the local hotel and have dinner with us and talk later. While I know it is unnecessary for me to
caution you
concerning the highly sensitive nature of this material, I will ask you to destroy this letter when you have read it.
And this motherfucker didn't.
Regard.
The nigga that wrote the letter didn't even destroy the letter.
If you choose to take this mission.
And the nigga that read the letter didn't destroy the letter. Because we got the letter. We read the letter.
Sure did, because he didn't destroy it, right? We're reading it.
He need proof too, just in case the CIA come after his ass. He got the goddamn police. Yeah, you said fuck yeah, you don't destroy shit. You hear me?
Confirmation here.
You destroyed nothing. I should have had Dr. York on tape when he told me to destroy the tape.
You should
destroy the tape.
You should have.
I didn't destroy the tape though.
Good for you.
Well, I did destroy the tape like a dumbass. But
what do you mean you didn't destroy
But I had it transcribed before I destroyed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. I had it transcribed. I had a bitch type word for word came out that nigga mouth. And then he was mad that I destroyed the tape. I wasn't really supposed to destroy it. He just said it on the record.
Didn't he tell you to destroy it though?
Yeah, but I didn't know that he meant don't. I didn't know that he meant don't. He was just saying it on the record, you know.
Oh, okay.
Destroy the tape. So when I finally told that nigga I did, he said, "What? Bitch, you stupid. Yeah, understand, man. You still slow as fuck." Yeah, but I said, "But wait, I did the transcripts. Is that okay?" He was like, "Yeah, that's fine." I said, "Good. I want to put it in the magazine, word for word, what you said." He said, "Good. Put it in there, and then send it to me, and then we'll go over it. Then I'll tell you what to put in it and add to it and take away from it." I said, "All right, motherfucker." But that was that shit. But everything that nigga said on that motherfucker. Woo! It would have hurt some feelings. People would have committed suicide. People would have got beat up.
Let them have it, Don. They put themselves in that situation. Let them have it.
Yeah, people would have got beat up. And got them dumbass emotional and wobbies would have found them and dragged them out the house and stomped the shit out their ass. That shit, that nigga said, goddamn, I got me some goddamn Dr. York classified. I ain't put out. Goddamn, all right, come on, what's next? Oh, we got it. Okay, that was good. 70, what we at, 79 now?
79.
All right. Oh, man, they cut a lot of shit out. It's only one page, and it's 9 paragraphs, and they only gave us 9 paragraphs. The ninth paragraph. Great day, G. How you doing? Damn, newbie. What the fuck was in that?
It's getting hairy.
A memorandum regarding various drugs, March 3rd, 1953, and it ain't but one page, but it's 9 paragraphs, and we only get paragraph 9. The following is taken from a memorandum to blank blank dated, look like the 14th of January, 1953.
Yep.
Okay. Dated 14th of January, 1953, March 3rd, 1953. Okay, we know that's morphines.
You said what, morphine?
We know the paragraph 9 is morphines. H-ALLYL, morphines,
Mhm.
and another drug next to it. I should have wrote down a list of drugs so we can make it out. I'm not gonna be able to see it. It's a lot of drugs. Some of them got
They got the chemical.
three, the chemical, yeah.
I feel like C19H8NO3. That's what it looks like now.
Well, whatever this shit is has been reported by blank, has an effective agent in it. Some type of agent. Agent, and has a respiratory stimulating effect against respiratory depression caused by morphine.
Mm-hmm.
What's that word next to it? Methadone. Dilaudid.
Yeah.
That's
definitely dilaudid.
What's the word? The next word? It's a lot of drugs, man.
It looks like a D.
Okay, Dronavin, Pentopon, Donarol, codeine, Metopan, Hetopan, and Ilisontil.
Mm-hmm.
It does not counteract non-narcotic agents. It is reported to be effective against lethal overdosage of the narcotics, which might be used by some foreign countries. It is
not effective.
It is non-effective. It is non-effective against fatal doses of depressant of the control nervous, respiratory.
The central nervous.
Of the central nervous, respiratory, or circulatory systems due to drugs other than the narcotics. What drug does that shit?
Sounds like Narcan. Narcotic antagonist.
All right, y'all. That's letter 80, 79.
That was 79.
All right, file number 80, Declassified, MK Ultra, a memorandum regarding proposal for research of method of eliciting information, redacted May 29th, 1952. God damn it, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck?
Another QR code over here.
This is pure evil. All right, let me open it up. Goodness gracious. All right, here we go. Memorandum for the file, May 29th, 1952. Subject, proposal for research on methods of eliciting information, blankety blank, blank, blank. On May 21st, 1952, following a telephone call from blank, blank, who suggested that C.I.A. might care to consider a proposal from blank, blank, and blank, 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 on the subject of blank, blank of eliciting information, blank, 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 contacted blank, 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 and obtained the proposal dated August 11th, 1951. A thermofax copy of the proposal is attached. A review of blank proposal indicates that it is principally exploratory in nature, and it offers little of a specific nature to supplement active or previously terminated projects of a similar nature. Accordingly, and in view of the large sums of money requested, it is recommended that this proposal not be considered by C.I.A. 3. The original proposal was returned to blank on May 28th, 1952.
Yes.
He was advised that He was advised that CIA was not currently interested in such a proposal. However, if interested in such an exploratory program should develop in the future, that he would be contacted. Attached 7 pages, proposal for research on methods of eliciting information, blah, 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 thermocopy. Yeah, you're right. That shit wasn't that bad. Goddamn.
It sounds like they're trying to negotiate with the CIA. It was a sales pitch. They didn't fall for it. I guess it was too expensive.
All right, we on file number 81, September 11th. File number 81, CIA, MK Ultra on that ass. And this is letter regarding request to, okay, here we go. I'm in now. September 11, 1951, subject, request to forward medicine, drugs, ostensible toilet, articles, etc., secured from captured hostile agent, operatives, or defectors. Sometimes, sometimes come into control of hostile agents and operatives or of defectors from whom are secured what are believed to be medicines, drugs, or other similar compounds intended by them for aggressive use. It is desired that all stations forward to blank, Washington, by the most expeditious means, the complete quantity of such compounds secured in original containers when feasible, together with such implements of its administration as may also have been secured from the agents, operatives, or defectors. In the event the quantity of the compound or the bulk of the instruments is so great as to preclude expeditious shipment, this headquarters will be notified by cable. This headquarters will be notified by cable, and instructions for disposition will be provided. Precautions should be taken in packing to protect materials from the harmful effects of moisture, rough handling, etc. Will also ship to Washington by the most expeditious means all ostensible toilet articles, i.e., soaps, personal medicines, toothpaste, chewing gum, candies, etc., secured from persons, agents, operatives, or defectors from whom medicinal of the nature described in paragraph 1 above were also secured. 3, no laboratory or other analysis will be undertaken in the field of the materials described in paragraph 1 and 2 above without explicit prior permission of this headquarters. 4, the headquarters will be notified immediately by cable whenever any comes into possession of material of the type described in paragraphs 1 and 2 above. Such notification will describe the full circumstances under which the material came into the possession. Instructions as to use and alleged effects of the use or administration of the materials will be provided headquarters in as much detail as can be elicited from the source. What is this letter is about? How agents are, people as part of the thing can't get toothpaste, gum, and candy and all that shit unless authorized. They already got them hostage. Hostile agents.
No, it's what they're carrying down. If they might be carrying agents in those substances, toothpaste, gum, whatever. All of that stuff is going to be taken away from them. These are aggressors, defectors. All those people when they get them.
Huh? What? Say it again, newbie.
Didn't you see what it said earlier in the paragraph?
As a paragraph 1 and 2, I have no fucking idea what I was reading. I don't know.
Go. I'll read it again.
Sum it up.
Bam. Sometimes come into control of hostile agents and operatives or defectors from whom are secured what are believed to be medicines, drugs, or other familiar compounds intended by them for aggressive use.
Right.
So it
They
says
don't
it
want
right
them to
there.
have it. They don't want them to have it, right?
Yeah, but no, they're taking it away from them. They have it on them, and they're taking it away from them. It is desired that all stations forward to blank Washington by the most expeditious means the complete quantity of such compounds secured in original containers when feasible. So when they take them away, they want them to send them to Washington. With such implements for its administration as may also have been secured from the agents, operatives, or defectors. In the event the quantity of the compound or the bulk of the instruments is so great as to preclude expeditious shipment, that means if the stuff that they seize from them is too much, this headquarters will be notified by cable and instructions for this position will be provided. So they will find a way to take the stuff from them.
Right, that's what I said.
Precautions
They're
should
going
be-
to take it from them. Mm-hmm.
Precautions should be taken in packing to protect materials from harmful effects, moisture, rough handling, etc. So that's how they preserve the stuff and keep it from perishing. Blank will also ship to Washington by the most expeditious means all ostensible toilet articles, example, soaps, personal medicine. This is all the stuff that they're taking away from them.
I know. They're
Medicine,
taking away from
toothpaste,
them because they
chewing
don't
gum.
trust, like, yeah, they can't have shit.
Not only that, but it might have stuff in it.
Stuff that we Americans already using. They don't want them motherfuckers under that shit. They want them under prescribed different types of goddamn shit. They don't want them using Colgate. Because Colgate got drugs in it too. Soap got drugs in it. Gum got drugs in it. They want them clean off of that shit and then add whatever they want to do to the hypnosis. To the mind control.
There you go.
Yeah, they don't want them having Dove soap like the rest of you motherfuckers. I like Dove. Well, guess what? In this experiment, they can't have Dove soap because it got drugs in it. They want to they want to clean their ass and then infect them with the whatever. They can't even have gum. Okay, I got it. Let's go to 82. File 82, May 8th, 1950. To all chiefs, subject, interrogation techniques. I like the interrogation techniques. All right, here we go. This headquarters is interested in collecting on a continuing basis the following types of information on interrogation or interview techniques used by security police organizations, police departments, courtrooms, and intelligence services throughout the world with emphasis on blank methods. Did y'all just hear this? All right. A, general interrogation, routine interrogation methods, both formal and informal, utilizing non-technical procedures to obtain the desired information. B, technical aids of interrogation. 1, physical, various methods of physical persuasion utilized to elicit information from an uncooperative individual. 2, psychological.
So, Don, I guess torture would fall under that, right? Physical.
Yeah, physical is physical. Torture, persuasion. Or, take things away from them as well. When they're uncooperative, you can take their food away, make them not eat, for them to want something. They're, so torture, depriving them of the basic necessities, all that type of shit. 2, psychological, threats, interference, promises. This is psychological now. Threats, interferences, promises.
Inferences.
Inferences. Sorry. Psychological, threats, inferences. What the fuck is inferences?
Well, they might infer something that, it continues. Inferences, promises, and extended procedures utilizing special interrogation.
Excuse me, I'm reading. My turn to read. I just asked you what inferences is. You don't know what it is.
Whatever they might infer.
I asked Mr. White Man. You can't use the root word infer in inferences.
Okay, Don.
Give me the meaning of it. I know the root is infer. A conclusion reached on the basis of evidence and reasoning. Yeah. Presumption, assumption, that type of shit. Extrapolation, guesswork. So, techniques aid to interrogation, paragraph 2, psychological, threats, inferences, promises, and extended procedures utilizing special interrogation approaches, softening up processes, and inducement. 3, mechanical. Various drugs, such as the so-called truth serum, utilized to break down inhibitions and resistance and to produce short or prolonged control or influence over the subject. Also, mechanical techniques used as a form of medicinal duress to produce pain or discomfort to the subject. 2, headquarters is keenly interested in securing all available information concerning this subject, and you are Headquarters is keenly interested in securing all available information concerning this subject, and you are instructed to take all possible action to fulfill these requirements without interfering with other priority assignments of your blanketed blank, blank, blank. Okay. Your turn, Newbie. I'm fucking tired. This shit here got my stomach tight. Where we at? Oh, you get to do artichoke if you still on.
What is that, 83?
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Project Artichoke. What's artichoke, boys and girls?
Bluebird, mind control.
Did you say bluebird? Mind control, baby.
Yeah.
All right, 83, letter regarding whatever the fuck it is.
Date 29th of April, 1953. To blank via Director of Security via Chief Security Research Staff from Chief Technical Branch. Okay. Reference is made to our recent conversation regarding possible use of the artichoke technique in the cases of certain selected blank. Set out below is a brief statement of proposed activities along these lines for your consideration. A, general proposition. Artichoke is interested in handling through its various techniques the hardcore blank, 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 and 2, these blank who have been exposed to and accepted in varying degrees communist indoctrination.
Goodness gracious. Wait a minute. Stop right there. What are they saying? What, Newbie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What the fuck they just said? Even with the blank?
The blank is what's killing me. Artichoke is interested in handling through its various techniques, 1, the hardcore blank blank, and 2, those blank who have been exposed to and accepted the varying degrees communist indoctrination.
So are they saying, is this part here saying they created a communist indoctrination and people have been exposed to it and they accepted it, or is this the communist indoctrination that they accepted on their own and they whatever?
They're just saying the people that who were exposed and accepted.
Yeah, but did the C.I.A. do the exposing of the communist indoctrination?
That we don't know.
Did they indoctrinate? And that's probably why they wanted to be able to go against people's religious beliefs and ethics. So that they can indoctrinate them with communism.
I would go with that.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's make this shit out. This is good.
The researcher of this.
The reason for this.
Okay, the reasons for this are simple. We wish to use these blank as unique research material in the artichoke work, and 2, these blank, particularly the hardcore types, have extremely valuable information from an intelligence point of view with this agency. blank, blank, blank can use this information in general, which artichoke would attempt to obtain would be along the following lines. 1, communist penetration of blank. Wow. 2, communist methods of communication and establishment of identities. 3, communist instructions and training for members of blank. Damn, I wish I knew who they were talking about.
Me too.
4, individual names and their works. 5, communist indoctrination. I don't know what that word is up there.
Brainwashing. That's brainwashing.
Yep. Brainwashing techniques, education centers, camps, etc. 6, exposure of secret instruction for contracts, missions,
Contact. For contacts, mission. Again, you know what? This shit takes me back when I was watching the white man's version of Martin Luther King. The white man's version of Martin Luther King was that he was a communist and that he was mind-fucked or brainwashed in the government.
You can see that, though, Don.
Yeah.
You can see
they
that.
indoctrinated his ass. They said that he was a communist. All of a sudden, he switched. Remember, he is supposed to be a religious fucking man, a Baptist. Comes from a Baptist father who was a pastor and all that type of shit. And all of a sudden, this nigga started kicking a communist doctrine. And then on the Negro side, they was trying to defame Martin Luther King, trying to make him out to be a communist. He was. And they mind fucked homeboy, because next thing you know, he doing orgies against his religious beliefs and ethics. He doing orgies with goddamn the Kennedys and that goddamn tranny bitch they were fucking, Marilyn Monroe together.
You got a point.
Yeah. Went against his ethics and religious belief. That was very important, how to get them to go against that shit. And their schools and whatever they was educated in. I'm thinking of that nigga, because mind you, niggas know Martin. Niggas don't know Martin until white man got a hold to him. He ain't the same Martin. To the point where they have to have a speech writer for this nigga. You know, yeah. Yeah, he wanted him. He listened to them. That's why he regret. That's why he said, "Oh shit!" And he said, "We got to kill this nigga now." This motherfucker said, "Goddamn, I led these folks to a burning building." He woke up for like 2 seconds. Then they killed him. Number 5. This shit good. Start at 5 again. Communist indoctrination and brainwashing techniques.
Communist indoctrination and brainwashing techniques, education centers, camps, etc. Exposure of secret instructions for contacts, missions, etc. for blank. 7, general. Damn, I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but
information. On blank, still in blank, and on other blank. They're really trying to keep that away. Okay, where are we? B.
I'm gonna stop right there. Wait a minute. Jay Iller said, "I told you, Don. MK Ultra was MK Ultra experiment. MK MLK." Yeah, I've heard that even when I was younger. That the MK Ultra is the MLK Martin Luther King. Like how they got the Mandela effect popping off. So it's supposed to be based on Mandela. Is how they did it. You know what I'm saying? Because the Mandela effect is that you've been lobotomized. Something happened to you. which is why you don't remember a goddamn thing. MK Ultra is the same shit that happened to Martin Luther King. I remember seeing that shit, Jay, a long time ago. That's why I never shitted on it when it popped, when I ended up becoming on the internet and doing that shit. Because I saw niggas tie in the MK Ultra with Martin Luther King. And it all makes sense. Yep. And in the very beginning of these classified files, they talk about getting people like Martin Luther King. And then if you go into the whole read about the C.I.A. dude that was sent to kill a whole bunch of people, such as people like Martin Luther King and goddamn, what's that Jamaican guy name again? Bob Marley and a lot of high-end motherfuckers. It was because they were a thorn in their shoe. They was in the way of the doctrine that they wanted to give to the masses. But Martin Luther King, they changed that nigga. They changed his ass. And I wouldn't be surprised when they put him in prison, when they lock his ass up once or twice or 2 times, my lady, 3 times, my lady, that's when they was coming in and indoctrinating that motherfucker. He was in the way. That wasn't a mission. They did this shit to this nigga. They said he was a communist indoctrination and brainwashing techniques. This nigga not one time was using the word God throughout because somebody else was writing this shit. God ain't nowhere in there, not even the I have a dream speech. You a pastor, you a Baptist minister. Then they tried to kill him. Remember, they tried to kill him the first time. They failed, right? They had that other bitch under MK Ultra, just a regular woman, right, that walks up and stabbed his ass, had I would have sneezed and shit. They tried to assassinate him then. They were still they used that on that lady. That lady don't even know what the fuck she was used for. The woman that walked up and stabbed his ass, newbie.
Crazy.
They were using that on a lot of motherfuckers, just regular people, to see if they could goddamn, perform assassination. They got real good with it. That's why they started using them kids, the Columbine babies, and all the rest of them. The one that Rittenhouse little nigga. They got real good at it. That's why they getting off. That's why they getting off. You can use anybody. And now they got so sophisticated, they putting it in vaccines now. So they want to do the kids too. Kids going to be killing off their parents, 5-year-olds. It's going to be easy. Watch it. Just watch the movie. You'll see. Keep watching this shit. They turn them into bad seeds, demon children. B. I'm ready. Sorry. Newbie. What B say?
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm going mobile.
Okay. God damn. Normal of cases, I don't know the word, reported maybe. Any key subject or subjects would be of interest to Artichoke, but a basic minimum of 5 hardcore types and 5 indoctrinated types would be essential for a detailed study. More than this, of course, would be eminently desired. C. Cover for the artichoke techniques. Cover in this situation is perfect. A pure medical cover in a controlled area. So basically it's like they're going to come in wait a minute, Zena, where you at? Number 7? General pertinent information on still in and on other number of casks required. Where you at? The number 7 general pertinent information on blank, still in blank and other blank. That's what you're saying? Zena? All right, back to B. Thank you. Bravo. Any key, no, I'm on cover for the artichoke techniques. Cover in this situation is perfect. A pure medical or a sure medical cover in a controlled area. They're going to come in like they providing medical, like physicians and shit, in a controlled area. That's going to be their cover. That's why you cannot trust when they show up in your town, talk about medical this and putting up medical buses and shit for your ass to get inside. You cannot. Pure medical cover in a controlled area. All blank are receiving medical treatment, and some probably will receive psychiatric care. The artichoke team medically will be top flight doctors, and all others will, with artichoke, are basically, I don't know what they wrote here in cursive, are basically something in special covers. Beware of wolves and Dr. Clothes. Artichoke something, project maybe, I don't know what it say, artichoke something. If given the opportunity of applying artichoke techniques to these cases, the following techniques will be used.
It looks like training, Don.
Artichoke training? Okay. Artichoke training. Delta, artichoke. If given the opportunity of applying artichoke techniques to these cases, the following techniques will be used individually or in combination. 1, a standard pentothal something type. I have no idea. 2, hypnosis, either narco hypnosis or direct hypnosis. 3, use of a non-special chemical. I can't see the word. Details follow. Artichoke has successfully used a modified, are you kidding me? A modified truth serum approach. Various drugs are used generally following pentothal. The method is intravenous injection. Direct questions, regression, reorientation, etc. are all attempted. B, also successfully used in hypnosis. It can be used after a chemical starter, such as pentothal, very small dosages, or under certain circumstances can be used directly. Post-hypnotics for continued work are always given. C, use of, chemical, use of something. This new chemical is in the development stages. It produces disorientation, confusion, talk, expansiveness, and other peculiar phenomena. Intelligence effectiveness is uncertain, but may be high. Too high. Some characteristics and data are as follows. 1, to date, the chemical has been tested on, I don't know the number, I'm going to say 40. 40 normal, like 40, yeah. 40 normal subjects and a large number of schizophrenic patients. No fatalities, no trouble indicated. The toxic quality is extremely low. 2, dosage levels. Effective dosage or effective dose is 30-something micrograms per man, with dosage given without harm up to 300 micrograms per man. Calculated lethal dose, 4 1,550,000 micrograms for a 140-pound man. 3, effective period in dosages of 70 to 150 micrograms. The effect begins about 1/2 hour after ingestion. Peak reach in about 2 to 4 hours, and the effect lasts from 3 to 13 hours, 8 to 13 hours after injection. Properties. The chemical is colorless, odorless, tasteless, and soluble in water. It may be given blank, in liquors. It look like cigars, in liquor, beer, etc., in hot or cold, something. Whatever the fuck they put in this shit, we know they put it in Coke. Is that Coke? Like Coca-Cola? C-O-K-E? Cokes, liquors, beers, etc., in hot or cold something, beverages. They don't put this shit in the goddamn drinks. Artichoke team. To bring the artichoke techniques to bear, the following team, blank, and necessary observers are proposed. Number 1 is blanked out. 2, top flight anesthesiologists, possibly in blank, or could be assigned by blank or choose from the blank. 3, a man of the type of blank, an anesthesiologist who is familiar with the artichoke problem and has done considerable work in this field would be ideal. Blank probably could not be brought east in time, and it is doubted if he could leave the blanketed blank. 3 is blank, 4 is blank, 5, blank to handle technical arrangements, 6, blank, professional consultant in hypnosis to the Artichoke Project. 7, an official observer from blank to act as consultant and give advice in the use of the chemical, whatever the fuck chemical this is. Paragraph Frank. Where F is Foxtrot. Something required for artichoke work technique on something. Though the artichoke work will require one room of a hospital. Okay. The artichoke work will require one room of a hospital-type bedroom or sitting room, bedroom, and an adjoining room for observation purposes and monitoring. Also required is a nearby or preferably adjoining toilet. The artichoke technical arrangements will be carried out by blank technical associates. Complete tape recordings and two-way communication systems will be set up. And if at all possible, a two-way observation mirror will be installed. These technical details will be implemented by blank, and all technical equipment will be furnished by the artichoke team. G, the time required for each subject. It is difficult to estimate the amount of time required for each individual subject, but previous artichoke sessions have lasted from 2 to 4 hours per session. It is possible that 3 subjects could be handled per day. The artichoke team, as a rule, requires more than one session with each subject. Maybe secondary properties or something. If the full artichoke treatment involving the techniques as set out in the basic memorandum cannot be brought to here cannot be brought to bear in these cases, it is proposed that those techniques which can be used in a subtle manner might then be attempted. You scratched it out, bitch. In connection with this, those chemicals which could be given orally and could be successfully concealed in common liquids might possibly be tried in this type of experimentation. This particularly holds true for the new chemical referred to above. They won't give us the name of this chemical, which, as noted, is colorless, odorless, tasteless, soluble in water, and the effective dose is in very small quantities. At the same time, a method might be worked out, perhaps coupled with the above suggested chemicals of obtaining hypnosis in the handling of some of the cases. Although this probably could not be achieved directly, it might be achieved through some very subtle approach or in connection with the effects of the previously mentioned chemicals. While the writer has no knowledge of what treatments may be necessary for the individual, blank, blank, it appears conceivable that some of the artichoke work might be brought to bear in direct connection with medical treatment. This possibly should certainly be explored. Rule number 1, boys and girls, stay away from doctors' prescriptions. If them motherfuckers ain't prescribing you rest or to drink orange juice or water or some shit and get plenty of exercise, you better not fuck with none of that shit they prescribe. All this shit, all this, and this 1950 goddamn declassified shit is drugs that they done gave. Pharmaceuticals. They went and grabbed a whole bunch of pharmacologists, set up shop all in your areas, every fucking where. Train doctors who want to save lives, but make their ass do exactly what they say in order to keep their license and prescribe nothing but these type of drugs. Tell you, they're not prescribing sunlight, exercise, rest, and shit like that, and a strict diet for you to be on. You better not dare fuck with these doctors, shot, man. This shit done sped up to some real. Everybody on fucking drugs, I told y'all. Everybody on fucking drugs, man. They done drugged up everybody. All right, I'm Don Nicoleone, man. I got the man of the hour coming up next. That's sad. Using somebody who has a passion to save lives and they're forced to do this shit on people. Speed it up today. Don't go to the emergency room. Don't go to doctors for shit. You better fucking figure it out. Get your life together. Even an animal, if you break an ankle, even an animal knows to just stay off that motherfucker and it'll heal naturally. You can't. I remember when I broke my fucking ankle, man, that motherfucker tried to prescribe me some narcotics, man. I said, you got me fucked up. Tried to prescribe me something. What is it for the pain? What that drug people get addicted to? I don't fuck with that shit.
Oxy?
It was some Oxycontin or some old shit. Maybe it was. It was heroin. It was some, whatever the fuck it was. I said, hell no, bitch. The fuck I look like? I fought through that shit. Hell no, I ain't take that shit. I don't trust these motherfuckers. Vicodin. It was Vicodin. It was goddamn Vicodin. I don't trust these bastards, man. Just tell me what the fuck happened, Shada, and I fix myself. I don't want none of your drugs. I don't trust you. All right, y'all. Don Nicoleone is signing out. Thank you, newbie. Everybody, y'all have an award today. The man of the hour is up next. It's Don Nicoleone. Peace, man. MK Ultra Part 4. C.I.A. Declassified.
WEEKDAYS Radio.